Okay, now I think we're live. This is looking pretty good. Let's see if everything's fine on the technical side of things. But I think it's looking good. I think it's looking pretty good. I think... Okay. Yeah. Seems like we're live. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to yet another stream on here on the Dino channel. I hope you had a lovely week. You know, it's been quite a bit since the last time. Actually, it's been exactly 7 days, but you know, a lot can happen in a week. So let me just see if everything is well. I would love to try out a few different things in terms of microphone audio, because I still think there's room for improvement, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything really substantial now. Yeah, I think we'll be fine like this. We will be fine like this. Okay, so what is happening today? What's happening today is, as usual, I'll try to talk a bit more quietly, and then I'll probably forget to do this in about 10 minutes and then completely blow out my voice, but that's fine. We will do something very special today on the channel, and something special for me, you know, in general. We will play one of the few Yu-Gi-Oh games, one of the few, let's say, prominent and somewhat popular Yu-Gi-Oh games that I have never played ever. Not a single second of gameplay has been done by me on this specific title, and that specific title is indeed Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom. So I will take just a couple of minutes to see if everything works on the technical side of things, because I need slightly different software to run this thing. So how about we do something like this? What about if I do this? Will this capture the game? That is the question. Okay, it does. Amazing. Wonderful. So then I will also make it... Okay. Gee, what the hell is happening? Woo, wow. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I can see where this is going. So let me put this to the right. Interesting intro. Interesting indeed. Okay, cool. Nice opening screen. Should I leave it like this? Somehow I want to leave it like this. Maybe I'll just shrink down my camera a little bit so we can see the whole game, like the entirety of it. And maybe in the top left corner, maybe in the bottom. Oh, I'll put it in the top left for now, just so we have something going on here. All right, Falsebound Kingdom. How about a quick introduction? At least in terms of what I know about this game. I know it's very different from your standard Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game experience. It's a GameCube exclusive release, so we're emulating this on the Dolphin emulator, just if anybody's asking. I will keep the game at standard speed for now. I don't know if... Okay, so this is how the game is looking. This is at like 8 times the resolution, I think, so like 4K resolution upscaling. And I have to say it looks pretty decent, doesn't it? Now, it will look slightly worse for you people out there, but for me, it looks pretty good, I have to say. Okay, so this is a strategy game, like a turn-based strategy kind of deal, and that's pretty much all I know. I know it has the Yu-Gi-Oh! IP, I know there's characters and monsters from the IP in here, but truth be told, I don't know much else about this game at all. Just see if the stream is running correctly and we have everything, because I'm still not entirely convinced things are going well. Every time I change some settings and things like that, I kind of have to recheck if everything's in order. But I think it's looking pretty good. Yeah. Twitch is also looking fine. Wonderful. And there was one chat message before the stream even started from Alan, saying, "Hell yeah, Dino, this is my favorite game. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for kicking off the chat activity for today, and I hope you'll have fun watching me." Yeah, I have no idea how this is going to go today. So, and there's Mishima David. Welcome back to the stream. Remember you joining us last time briefly as well. Everything fine? That is wonderful. That is nice to hear. Okay, so of course we will start a new game. If the game is extremely slow, then we will of course make sure to speed it up. This is the... Oh no, I have to make a choice, dude. This is some Duelist of Roses type shit. Okay, chat, should we go for Kaiba or Yugi? I'm gonna be completely blunt with you. My instinct is pretty much always to go with Kaiba. But Yugi does typically have the more iconic and more fun monsters, you know? I mean, he's the protagonist, so... I don't know how much that impacts this game, though, if that is really relevant for this game in particular, so I'm kind of unsure. Okay, David also says Kaiba, so it's already 2 of us. If there's no other intervening comments, then we will go for Kaiba. I think Kaiba is always a great choice, and he also plays some pretty nice monsters, doesn't he? There's Zedovac666 Abyss 47 Farron. Welcome to the stream. I think that is probably one of the longer names we've had in the chat, but so glad to see it regardless. Up to you, man, your game. Okay, we're going with Kaiba. We are going with Kaiba. Okay, oh damn, what the hell was that obelisk animation, dude? Crazy stuff. And there's Stavros Nicolaitis. Hello, I watched your TagFest videos, they're great. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Stavros. I really appreciate that. I put a lot of effort in to make these videos fun, and I also like how they turned out, generally speaking, even though, you know, there was a lot of decision making going into it. But thank you so much. It's so nice to see people appreciate these videos. More is coming soon, so stay tuned. Okay, let's try to stay in the game here. Those who claim to control the gods are in fact controlled by the gods. Alexander Irvine? Dude, that feels like something I should know, but I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Irvin? Alexander, let's just go with Irvin. Fair enough. Will this be about the god cards? I mean, they are on the cover, so who knows. This is the SIC research facility. What a cheap looking building. And it took forever to get here. Okay, the game, actually, as I said, looks pretty good. Does it have something to do with dual monsters? Oh my god. I love how unhinged Kaiba is. He's one of the richest people alive. Leader of one of the biggest companies probably in the world. And he's like, dude, if it's not concerning card games, I am not going. Must be tough to have him as a boss. Okay, American company, but similar to Kaiba Corp. Okay, virtual reality. This is giving me season 3 spin-off filler season vibes. Game company, it's more like a scientific center. Okay. Improve the dual disc. I mean, okay, that does make sense. Like, I'll give them kudos to that. He's blunt and to the point. Yeah, of course, that's what we love him for sure. So maybe he's just good in decision making. He knows what he wants, and I mean, the company has not gone down ever since he took charge. So I think he knows how to do his job. Join new product and discuss it. Join tester. I mean, Kaiba does look like a type that if he's not 100% convinced that your product will yield results and be like marketable, that he's just going to leave the meeting immediately. So I would probably trust him as the head of the company. But how the hell did a kid like him, attain these skills anyways? One of the many mysteries of this universe. And these dudes, dude, they look exactly like Pegasus's employees and Kaiba's employees, don't they? Is this the same guy over and over again? And there's Guy von Dudestein in the chat. Welcome back. I think it's been a while since I've seen your name in the chat, so lovely to see you joining us again. I hope you have a great stay. I like how the games give us a better perspective of Kaiba's company, Dominus City, and other stuff. I mean, that's fair. Like, there's a lot of world building left on the table in Yu-Gi-Oh!, I feel like. Maybe the manga explores it a bit more in depth, but I have no idea. Let's right inside, so if you'll just... I'm not going to read everything. For a minute I was like, maybe I should read the entire conversation, but if I read the conversations in-game and react to the chat, you know, the amount of yapping that I would be doing, it would be unfathomable, so we're just not going to do that, I think. Okay, latest invention... I mean, my call is they will put them in this virtual reality thing, but kind of, it will be the anime plot, right? It will probably force them into this world, and they have to kind of beat their way through the campaign in order to escape or something like this. It's not, it would be like the 3rd time in the franchise that they do this, at least in classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, but dude, did you read what Kaiba just said? He said like, or maybe you just need dual monsters as a tie-in to sell your product. And I feel it's such a diss. It could be a huge self-diss to this game if this game is not good, and it's just like, we want to make like a turn-based strategy game slop kind of thing to as a cheap cash grab. How are we gonna market it? Slap Yu-Gi-Oh on it, dude. And they're like, fantastic. But maybe I'm doing it injustice now. Maybe it's a great game. We will find out. Okay, but I love Kaiba's sass. I love it. Okay. This story is starting out very weird. Okay, it's not set up to use cards, but dude, it's a terminal to the Duel Monsters world. Uh-huh. Multiple players at this. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it does sound like a cool idea, but dude, blatantly copying this design, I feel like Kaiba would actually go for the lawsuit straight up. I mean, but he could, you know, kind of sell the product with them and then kind of sue them for everything because of copyright infringement or something like that. You know, get all the profits directly funneled to him or something. Okay, the population is at the brink of revolt. The two of you will join that world and try to complete the game. Ah, that sounds so risky, dude. Okay, he even said this is one of my former employees. Interesting. I mean, it also does make sense law-wise, doesn't it? In this particular case. Sigvarth's Empire? Okay, whatever. Okay, we get a map. That map is very crisp looking. Definitely Duelist of the Roses vibes here. First time I'm seeing this game. Only games have Yu-Gi-Oh from the old days. Okay, DOTR, CMC, Tag Force. Yeah, those are the classic ones, aren't they? And the GBA's Worldwide Edition. We will play that one eventually. It's in the early days collection, isn't it? I'm definitely hyped. Damn, dude, I didn't read the full thing again. Since the 12th Emperor, of course, that is Heishin, or Heishin, dude. Dude, what the hell? It's Sheen in a costume. Ascended to the throne, corruption, brutality. Okay. In this timeline, he has taken over, it seems. Dude, always the heavy taxation that then does not go back to the people. Horrible. Okay. What the hell? Safety mode 2. Okay, yeah, now we will enter a different mode. That is like actually lock-in mode. Okay. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me, of course. What's the old saying for villains? When in doubt, squeeze the poor. Yeah, you know, it's an effective strategy, right? But the music is crazy good. Dude, they use the same icons and same characters. This is like the High Desert Mage, isn't it? Okay, okay, I'm invested. And if we passed out, don't you remember? He just says, pull yourself together, man. Doesn't seem very fitting for the time. All taking place on the Mariadan Plains in the north. Okay, martial system the resistance. I want you to hunt him down, okay. Lord Cabasla, okay. Interesting, interesting. I would have not remembered the name of that High Mage. but they didn't really have the funds to make more of these pictures to tell us a story, right? And there's Emil Buratovic in the chat. Welcome back, my man. Cheers, everyone. I'm on vacation. That's lovely. I hope you have a very, very relaxing vacation then. Where are you on vacation? There's Majin Wamu as well. Welcome to. So glad to see you peeps also joining us today for this rather peculiar choice of a game for this channel, but I'm having a good feeling about this. I mean, but why would they could have explained it a bit better, why Seto would, you know, venture into this world even though he was suspicious of it being a trap. Okay, first time for you also seeing this game being played. I mean, that makes quite a few of us, I think. Okay, you also get requests. I mean, figures if you made achievement sets for some of the other Yu-Gi-Oh games. Okay, they are marshals, and marshals are rare, but they can control a team of up to 3 monsters, and they are basically the powerhouses, so it's pointless fighting with the regular, like with armies consisting of regular people. Each team has 1 monster leader. Okay, speed is determined by the leader. Ah, small village in Dalmatia region. Oh yeah, I see, that's nice. That sea is always a great place to be in summer. So I hope you have great weather there. Since you're not quite well yet, okay. That's the strategy. Rendezvous continent. Okay. That's looking somewhat familiar, I suppose. But I'm not exactly sure. Okay, that's where the revolting... Mm-hmm. Okay, with 3 marshals. It feels like they wanted 3 marshals for Yugi's side of the story, with probably Yugi, Joey, and... I don't know, maybe it's Taya, maybe it's Grandpa, someone. I'm just guessing, but... And then they needed 3 on the other side, and they were like, okay, we have Kaiba, we have Mokuba, and... that's it. And then it just threw in this high mage, whatever his name was, into the mix. Okay. So it seems like now we're actually starting to play the game and have some impact on our own. Alright, so... Okay, there's quite a lot of monsters. Dude, I thought that was Don Zalug for a second. Maybe Mai. Okay, yeah, Mai is actually... would be very fitting for the anime one, right? And she's the same skill level, that's true. In the anime segment where they were like ported into this first simulation, you know, at the end of season 1 or whenever that was, wasn't it also like Mai, Joey, and Yugi who were teaming up, and then together with Kaiba and Mokuba later on? Dark. Okay. I mean, I don't have access to any of these, right? It seems like I don't. So I'm... Okay, so these are the ones that are in... I'm just gonna take the teams as they come, right? Team makeup, put some blush on Kaiba. Perfect. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So, if I'm reading this, or if I'm seeing this correctly, we have only these 9 monsters, so I could change around to older now, but I'm not exactly sure what benefit that would have for us. He said that the leader is determining the speed of the team, but where do I see the speed? Dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. Regular Yu-Gi-Oh gameplay is something different. It's a strategy game, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like a turn-based strategy one. But I am curious to find out, Emil. I'm very curious to find out. Think like Duels of the Roses. I think it's even more different. It's even more different, I think. More different, right? That's right. I think it goes way past that as well, so I'm very eager to find out. Okay. Save. Start battle. Let's save the game. Seems like a good idea. And now we're going to start the battle. Okay, this is a bit... That was a weird frame rate, wasn't it? Okay, okay. Rizfon. What the hell is that name? But I love the music. It's a very DOTR-esque music. Like, it's a bit of this jazzy fusion vibe mixed with a little bit of trying to sound a bit medieval-ish kind of sound. Illustration by attacking the nearest... Okay, we're just gonna attack the nearest village just because. Wonderful. I love this guy. He seems very nice. Robbing the basic people of their own kingdom or government or whatever to make the high society even richer. Wonderful. That is exactly what everybody loves, right? I mean, that makes sense. I'm always quite cautious with these tutorials for some of these older games because some of these tutorials feel like they're made for people who've never played a game in their life. Like, he told me, okay, hover over the village you want to select, and then press A in order to go there with your team. And I'm like, dude, everybody would know that instantly, right? I mean, someone who's not familiar with video games in general wouldn't, so it is a tutorial that makes sense for that crowd. But then there are games for this timeline that are like explaining mechanics with a lot of depth in like 2 seconds, and like, okay, off you go, figure it out. Or, I don't know, Forbidden Memories, not explaining fusions at all and just throwing you into the game to do whatever. And never telling you about win ranks or any of these other things. And I was like, yeah, you're gonna figure it out eventually, 20 years later, via YouTube video from a speedrunner or something. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's enter. Wait a minute. That's the shopkeeper, dude. This is the main, okay. Okay, so this is the castle. This is the castle. It's a port? No, it's not a port. It's a completely different game, actually. I cannot go here, right? Or is this where we are currently? No, this is where we're currently at, right? What the hell is this, dude? Oh, I can turn the camera. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Wait, but dude, can't I go there first? What the hell's happening? Okay, I'm not quite sure what's happening. Okay, give me a second. What is this menu, dude? Okay, did I just send them to go there or something? Okay, oh, they're going through the fields. Okay. Yeah, we have to command them, I think. My time is going down? What exactly does that mean? Was there a timer or something? I didn't even see it, dude. Wait, what is happening? What the hell is happening? Is this supposed to happen on a Game Boy? Oh, sorry, on a GameCube? What did I press right now? No! Did I press this? Oh my god! Okay, I'm confused. I am very confused. On the other screen, there was a time limit. Oh, now I can see it. That's fine. Okay, that's fair, But Wait a second. Why was the screen, like, freaking out like this? It was stretching. It does not seem like that's something that should be happening. Yeah, we will encounter wild monsters in the forest area, but that's fine. That's probably wild monsters, isn't it? No, those are like our 3 monster leaders, I think. So, what the hell is this game? Smart Moron, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. This is a very, how would you say this? A justified question. Very relatable. I'm not quite sure yet what this game is. It's a strategy game, that's what I heard. I never played it in my life, as you can probably infer from the thumbnail. So I'm trying to find out, honestly. I'm trying to find out how the hell this is played. And so far, it's the results have been mixed, let's put it like this. They're taking quite a while, aren't they? They're traveling pretty slow. Okay. Okay, I did. Why did I skip this dialogue without reading it? Oh my god. Okay, fair enough. I will try, dude. Okay, so defeating them in a stronghold is more difficult. They can lead us into traps. Okay, it feels very weird fighting on the monarch authoritarian side. Definitely not in alignment with my with my personal politics, but it's okay. Kaiba is cool enough for us to still crush these filthy villages. There's John Bondi as well. Welcome back to the stream. What is happening with the screen, people? I have no idea. I hope this stops. Okay, so now let's try to fight. Let's try to fight. You love this game, so you're familiar with this game. Maybe then you can tell me, okay, what the hell? So these are my units, right? Okay, the aspiration is on auto. Let me actually change that quickly. Dude, how do I pause on it? Okay, what the hell? Let's pause the current emulation. What the hell? What the hell is happening? Dude. Oh, it was on auto. Oh my god. Why would that happen? Should I do it stretched or original? I guess we'll try 4-3 original, so then let's see what happens. Okay. Looks like it's stable. Thanks, Margin. That's very helpful. And there's Shazad 101 as well. Welcome back. Glad to see you also in the stream, in the chat as well. I suppose I have to attack now with this one. Okay, we can escape, we can defend. Can I see the stats of the opposing team? I can't? I can, okay. Would have been weird. Okay, 1200 attack, 1500 defense. Okay, so the Kanikabuto is weaker, generally speaking. Are there like... Damn it, dude. What campaign? We're playing Kaiba's campaign. Okay, I'll just do something then. If that's what we're doing here. Okay, but one last time. These colored balls are probably some form of like elemental or attribute system or something like this. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh game, it has to be. So if this one is red, I can probably attack the insect. It would kind of make sense for it to make sense, you know what I mean? But does it make sense? 55 damage, it doesn't seem like that's a lot. I'm gonna be honest. No, it didn't seem like that's a lot at all. You've made all the characters on level 99 on original hardware. That sounds insane. Sounds insanely grinded as well. A razzle dazzle, dude. What the hell? Okay, we have this guy. Okay, but I should have checked the defense and attack stats. That was actually stupid, wasn't it? It was probably pretty stupid. So this thing has 900 defense. The other ones have quite a bit. The weakest first, probably. Well, then let's do that, shall we? Okay, then, yeah, the animations are nice. Okay, what the hell? I did not expect that. Okay, let's go. Okay, attacking back on my, what I think would be a fire monster or something. 60 damage, that's fine. There's Alan in the stream chat as well. Welcome back, dude. First to spit some truth in the chat and now returning. You're late, forgot a bit. That's no problem. We didn't really make any progress yet, so I think you're all good. I never played the Dragon Warrior game, to be honest. I also never really played Final Fantasy. I played Final Fantasy X a little bit, like over a decade ago. If you hold the pause button. Oh yeah, fair enough. This is my score. In terms of how much damage I've dealt, or what exactly? Or like the score of the power of my team. I probably should have grinded some experience or whatever. But it's fine. Let's go for a god. Oh, I thought, okay, never mind. I did it, whatever, dude, whatever. Does it really matter? Probably not. You always start with Yugi first. Fair enough. I thought, you know, Kaiba's the man. Maybe we should start with him. Turns out he's on the evil side. Who would have thought? But it's okay. We're probably gonna do both eventually if the game is fun enough for me to play on stream. Otherwise, I might just do some off-screen progress, as with a few of the other games that were not that entertaining for playing them on stream. We won? Why did we win? Was that the leader or something? Crazy. But I like that they chose Time Wizard for this. It's very cute. Okay, fair enough. Up, down, left, right, BA. Dude, that's like the Konami cheat, isn't it? This game, the game takes days, not gonna lie. I mean, what if I increase the game speed? Would it still take this long? Okay, so I figure we are attacking the ant first. Oh, if you have a higher score, you win. Oh, that's what I meant. Defeating them in their stronghold. It's not just enough to win. You have to defeat their entire team or make them run away. Now that statement is starting to make sense. It really is. Alrighty. I'll just spam attacks on this one monster and hope that it's enough. But I like the animations. Honestly, they look sick. They are slow as all hell. I mean, we already have a higher score, don't we? paralysis scythe, dude, what the hell? But it looks cool. It does look pretty cool. I think we will increase the game speed very soon. The music is lovely, but this is really tedious to look at. As well, especially considering how long it's going to take to beat the game. At least that's what I'm gathering from what you're telling me. Okay. Okay, this is taking quite a bit. Hey, there's Zinakin. Welcome back to the chat, dude. Just glad to see you here. Forgot today was stream. They've been playing Pathfinder Kingmaker all day. I don't know that game, but it sounds fun. If you've been playing it all day, it must be something that's very fun to play. Mustn't it? I've watched every guide on this game ever made. That's cool. I think a game like this, I mean, it's quite... How would you say this? It lends itself to have a very, maybe a bit small, but very dedicated crowd of fans. The character you're playing now normally takes the longest to level up, really? Oh, wow. What a wonderful choice for a first-time playthrough, isn't it? Okay, I will take this opportunity right now to configure something. Okay, the game's still running, even though I can't even see it. Okay, I can see it here in the corner. Configurations. GameCube. No. General. No. Audio. Paths. Do I not get any save states or something? Yeah, I'm not very familiar with the... Oh yeah, here, save state. I'm just gonna... to a slot and then... hacks. Okay, is there a very easy way to run the game at a higher speed? Without doing anything complicated? And there's Gears, or Gears, 15, welcome to the stream, and also Ava Carrasco, also welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. I've never logged into YouTube for anything, but I love this game and had to comment the starships under each monster, the number of attacks they each get per... Oh, okay, got you. Dude, that's very helpful. Thank you so much. I heard we were playing Peak. Dude. What the hell? What the hell? That's funny. Later maybe, who knows? It's okay. Just give me 1 second here. How the hell? I should have checked this out earlier. I really tried to prep this, but I had a very important rehearsal today. I did not have a lot of time to get this thing running and really test out everything I wanted to. It's Gears, but with an E. Gears. I'm not quite sure. Dude, where do I do this? There must be an option. There must be an option for this. We will get behind it for sure. We will get behind it. You can purchase stuff for your building to make your stats better. Dude, it seems like this game has quite some deep mechanics, doesn't it? Okay, I'll just shortly put my face, my wonderfully beautiful face, up here because the game is small and I can't keep it full screen while looking for the options to increase the game speed. At least I don't think I can, but maybe I can, and I'm just too stupid to find it right now. I might have to Google this shortly. Could be. Okay, I will Google this shortly. Let me just check quickly. Ah, damn it. Okay, it's pronounced Gears. That's all I need to know. Wonderful. Dolphin emulator, increase speed. Fast forward. There's no option? Please tell me that this person read it 4 years ago is no longer right. Please. What? No, come on, dude. That's not true, is it? Oh, no. Ooh. What? Okay, it's I'm getting very people in a thread 6 years ago arguing about that whoever asked about this feature should have just Googled it, and when I Google this feature, this is the first thing that's coming up. Like, it's pretty ironic, isn't it? It's fine for a first playthrough. I mean, it is right, but I would like to have a bit of high speed just so we can actually spend our time, you know, understanding the game and not just looking at the animations, even though the music is really freaking good. Okay, we can fast forward things, but I can't set a higher running speed. It seems like it's not possible. Okay, in this case, whatever. We will just keep it like it is. All right, all right. Okay, so did I get this right? The stars under the, oh wait, did I get what this person in the chat, who was that, Ava Carrasco, told us? I'm on a timer for every mission. The timer is still running. Okay, then I have to hurry up. So if I got this right, it's on Dolphin. So each of these monsters has a set amount of attacks per encounter, and once these attacks have happened, that's when the score is determined, and whoever ends up with the highest score wins the battle. Is that right? You don't want it. Oh yeah, with the timer we don't want it to run fast. Okay, that makes sense. I'm a bit slow today, but I think I got what you tried to say, so it's okay. It definitely helps that the music is way better than some of these very old Yu-Gi-Oh games. Like, the Game Boy music is not extremely nice to listen to nowadays on a good headset, but also listening to Game Boy music at double speed is not quite interesting as well. So okay, outside of battles. Okay, we're not dealing any damage, and it might have to do with the fact that this thing has 1550 defense, so probably can't deal any damage to it. So in this case, I will just guard. Will this also not do any damage? No, because the attack is lower than the defense. Yeah, okay. Figures. The time is only for the strategic decision making outside of the battles themselves. I mean, that does sound kind of cool, not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna defend like this. Did I see TGS Anime's new video on Cyrus? I did not see the video, but I saw the thumbnail. As I was thinking exactly the same thing. It came right out after I was done with yeah, dude. Same thought process. Let me just remove my wet blanket because it's getting pretty freaking cold. It's so hot where I live right now. It's freaking, it's way too hot. Okay. Does not use a star. I'm sorry, I didn't look at the screen right now. Maybe I missed something incredibly important. Okay, we have 1700 attack on this crawling dragon, which is wonderful. So we can attack with crawling dragon, but that's not what's happening right now. So these two are gonna guard, and this thing is gonna attack. Nice, dude. Fireball animations. For how old is this game? Is this also like 2003, 2004, or something like this? Is it older than Duelist of the Roses? I could imagine that. Pressing wait does not use a star. I can wait? Oh yeah, I can wait. Wow, dude, I didn't even see that. But I mean, I don't have to wait. I'm not gonna attack with these anyway, right? Okay, the defense stat only matters. Okay, that is very vital information. Interesting. Okay, it's new in DM2. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Dude, it's taking us quite a while to beat this thing. If I didn't accidentally bail on the first encounter, maybe we could have gotten some XP for it. Should I attack? Let's attack. Okay, it does damage just a little bit. Let's defend with this thing. Who knows how many more Cyrus moments we could have had if he had access to Cyberdark cards. I mean, fair enough. But I think the potential is quite big. Okay, our monster here is at the verge of getting deleted. We want to wait if he's on all defense. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I think I'm slowly getting the hang of the game with y'all's help, of course. Like, if I was on my own, I don't know. Why would he wait, though? Why would the enemy wait? Where is the sense in that decision? That's something I don't quite understand. Oh, no. This thing is cooked, right? Yes, it is. We still... Okay, all attacks have happened. One more thing, the yellow bases are unoccupied, and usually want to send one of your characters there. They'll earn you money, sometimes items, I think, because sometimes you'll encounter wild monsters. Okay, interesting. Interesting, Eva. Yeah, as dumb. I mean, that's a fair assessment for a Yu-Gi-Oh game. Okay, they join our rosters. Interesting. I will have to try that out once we're finally finished with this fight. Sorry. So you can send them to yellow bases to earn us money. What is this game, dude? We can revive monsters as well. That's cool. Okay, we got him. And Mokuba levels up. Nice. Moisture creature, dude. What the hell? That does not sound great. Okay, wait, you said yellow... Oh no, another one of these. Oh my god. It seems like the game's a bit grindy, I'm not gonna lie, but I think this is just until we get the hang of it, right? Okay, what we got here? Let me see. Okay, 1600, 1400, 1200. This thing is level 2, damn it. Dharma Cannon, so I guess we're going for Dharma Cannon. Oh, I'm gonna guard with Zangi, I think. Okay, it's attacking Crawling Dragon. That does thing. But we will attack right back. Okay, he's waiting. Cannon fire, so no guards on the opposing side. Nice. Zangi's insanely high defense stat coming in clutch. Okay, he thought me to dish out some attacks. Okay, the weaker thing we will get rid of easily, I think. This is gonna hurt though. Dude, chill out. No, dude, but 0 damage, that feels so good. I do like that there is a game like this. I feel good about a game like this existing. GameCube strategy game with Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, but it's not like Capsule Monster Coliseum. It's a different breed. It's not like a map tile-based chess-like strategy game. It's a turn-based strategy game, and it's kind of cool. Not exactly my preferred genre, but interesting indeed. And look at the animations. What are these animations? Insanity. Absolute insanity. Okay, we will attack this thing. Get rid of it finally. It missed. What do you mean it missed? Okay, one more time this awesome attack animation. Look at these purple waves of energy or whatever that is. Wonderful. Lovely. Okay, they wait. Poseidon Spear, this is gonna hurt. Okay, didn't. There's Akubane Kuroda in the chat as well. Welcome back. So nice to see you joining us as well in this rather weird mission. Lovely. I love these animations, dude. They could have been way cheaper and way worse looking. I like that they put some effort in. Look at it. Excuse me. Allergies. I think allergies have been hitting me hard recently, like today and yesterday especially. Okay, now we're one monster down here. Not good. Not good at all, and this Dark Plant is horrible. But this thing could pack a punch, so it's okay. Okay, not exactly the best. How are the heat going into place? We have like 33, 34-ish degrees Celsius in Vienna, and it's not comfortable. Like, I don't have a proper AC in my apartment, so we're using like smaller fans to kind of try and cool us down, and like wet blankets and stuff like this. And you know, it does the trick. But what bugs me the most about the heat in particular, even though I like summer, I love having sunlight all day, which is not, it's not normal in Austria. In Austria you have a lot of rainy days, you have a lot of not rainy but like dry, colder days in like autumn, in winter especially. So having sunlight is really nice on the mood, like psychologically it feels very healing. But when I have to play guitar, and you know, I'm like a musician, I teach guitar and I play guitar for a living, so I have to practice fairly regularly even, and for quite a few hours usually on most days. And playing guitar in a hot room, I'm a person who sweats pretty quickly. You can imagine it's not the most comfortable thing to do for hours on end. And yeah, so not exactly something I love about summer, but you know, it's the price we have to pay. I mean, we don't like, it's just, you can't do anything about it anyways, but I like the sun, so I am still fond of summer. It's just that the downsides that come with it are, yeah, quite discomforting. 32 Celsius inside, already have the fan running. Yeah, without a fan running and other strategies, it's a bit difficult, isn't it? And there's Mike Lenz joining us as well. So many familiar names today, and a few new ones. Wonderful to see. Welcome, dude. This Yu-Gi-Oh game was the death of me. I will try free to play before you go in the story. Okay, we are already in the story, so I have to disappoint you, Mike. That's what it is. We are already in. Can I grind stuff in free play and then have it in the campaign? Or is it like an isolated thing, like in CMC? And for those of you who might be a bit skeptical of this game, we will not play just Falsebound Kingdom this. I think I already put it in the title. We will play other Yu-Gi-Oh games as well. There will be some early days action going as well, but you know, everything is still a bit flexible. And there's Akima as well in the chat. Welcome back. So glad to see your name again. Also, sorry I did get your email, the pressure to call, and I haven't replied. Dude, it took me weeks to reply to you, so you don't have to apologize at all. it's yeah, I'll give it a good reply later. No worries, dude, no stress. As I wrote you already, you will see this. It's quite a stressful time for me now anyway, so we can definitely figure something out for like late October, start of September, dude, start of November, what the hell, because I have my final exams in between that. But no stress at all, just take your time, there is no rush. Happy to watch you play FK. I'm glad to hear that. So far it's interesting, but I think it will take quite a while until I truly get the hang of this game and like get into a flow of how to play this properly. I've been... that was you can crit? Oh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good for us. They crit me for like 300 damage. What the hell? How is that fair? Oh yeah, of course, also hope you feel better now. Sorry, I kind of just glanced over this part of the message. It can definitely be difficult to do something like replying to emails when you're not feeling particularly well. Even though I luckily don't suffer from like real depression or something like this myself, I also have rough days and have some milder conditions, I suppose, that make doing simple but tedious work like this... No, we lost the monster, oh no! That makes doing things like replying to emails surprisingly difficult. I can like edit videos for 3 hours much more easily than replying to one single email. It's crazy. Hugs indeed. Hugs indeed. Ah, God. But I will say all the creatures are unlocked. Okay, fair enough. So you can kind of get a feel for the game in free play mode. Just doing free to play mode, the mechanics is easier to learn. I mean, that's fair. We could head back. Okay, but wait a minute. So, oh no, dude. It seems like I have to follow through now in attacking this place. Does that make any sense, calling it like this? Poseidon Spear. Yeah, oh, we called it. Nice. What I was about to say before is... I've seen that Diabetes, maybe some of you guys also watch him. Also fellow YouTuber and streamer who streams way more regularly, a big variety of Yu-Gi-Oh games mostly and some other things, has been playing Capsule Monster Coliseum recently. I think finished the first playthrough ever. And it's been quite fun to kind of just shortly dabble into a couple of these streams just to say hi and see how someone who has no clue about the game apparently tries to figure it out and how they approach playing it. Because in my mind, CMC is like, I'm so far gone in this game. I'm working currently on the Gate Guardian video. You know, we did a challenge on stream. We beat it with Gate Guardian, Exodia, Karibos, which was particularly easy, right? But as Grandpa, as Tristan, I have such a different mindset about this game. Or just trying new ways how I can crack it open completely. And then seeing someone play it for the first time genuinely without knowing all the mechanics, without really having to figure out, okay, how can I make this more challenging for myself? Which combinations of monsters? Just like picking whatever the hell they want, not knowing that a lot of these choices are not very optimal. It was refreshing. I don't know, it was pretty cool, and it definitely made me intrigued to play this on stream, because it must feel similar to some of you watching me play this game, not having a clue what I'm doing, and just, I don't know, sometimes pressing buttons randomly. I hope it's a positive experience for you, because it was for me, for sure. CMC is such a weird idea, but so much fun if you warm up to it. Yes, it is. It's definitely a slow game. I think CMC without speeding up is, it's such a slugfest, dude. The piece is moving, I don't know. But I've played it so much already, maybe that's why it feels like this. I will still attack, because I think we have enough attack power to deal a little damage, and a little damage is all we need now, I think. Yeah, dude, we needed 11 damage, we got 13. That was a close call. DDM is still my favorite. Dude, Akima, and I think Margin, you two were like dual Dungeon Dice Monsters gang, right? Or were there other people in the chat as well? I've seen that they added online play for the Early Days collection, haven't they? I think they have. Okay, 700 gold. Nice. The others will avenge you. Dude, somehow I don't... Look at Sato's face, dude. This kid is like, Dude, you robbed me of my, like, home village and, you know, I don't know, took all of our, the little that we have in terms of resources, money and food or whatever. And, like, my people will avenge you. And instead it was just like... Unbelievable. Even though you're not feeling quite... This is such a... Dude, the game is dissing the player. I mean, it's dissing me right now, but it just in general. What the hell? Yikes, dude. What the hell? Okay. Relocation pad 9. That's good. That's great. Yeah, I think DDM got online play. Monster Reborn? Nice, dude. What the hell? Kai was like, yeah, who exactly are you again? And how much do I pay you to talk all this crap? Anyway, you're fired. I mean, he can't really do that in his position. He has to take over the whole, like, empire first, but I imagine then he would do something like this. Okay, so thieves are also taking advantage. Subdue... Interesting. Okay, Vaxil Island? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that we're weak and unprotected, and then we're gonna just freaking wipe the floor with them. So we use items, aka spell cards, apparently, by equipping them to the monsters that we send into battle. The bandits, not to be confused with generic bandits. Wonderful, right? Is this gonna be Keith and his like zombie minions like Bones and Bones, and these other dudes who were not American, or were they American in the abridged? I don't remember. Okay, but let's see. So I could swap out something like I could. Okay, I mean Zangi had a Saggy, dude. I'm keeping. Wasn't it Zangi the Dark Clan? Is it dude, Saggy? Is it really Saggy? Am I remembering this wrong? Somehow I don't feel like that's true. That feels like it's bullshit. But it's okay. Okay, somehow Dark Plant doesn't seem like it's a great choice. So how about I could just place a Relocation Powered in here, couldn't I? Because what are the downsides? The cost, probably, right? But whatever. We already got it. Soggy, yeah, saggy, dude. Wonderful. Okay, so we can equip items. Blue medicine. So I suppose I can heal mid-battle. A small amount of life points. I mean, we can try it out. We can try it out. You know, whatever. It's whatever. And maybe for Kaiba, we can put an item on maybe Monster Reborn. Sounds good. Crawling Dragon is powerful, or at least it looks powerful compared to other starting monsters. Alright, I think that's fine. You could also consider your fusion options. Oh yeah, fusion! I didn't even think about fusions and such. I think when we play this next time, or next stream, I will do some research on it. Probably watch a guide or two, because I wanted to have a genuine, authentic, first-hand experience, and I'm not kidding when I say I've never played this game. I don't mean like, okay, yeah, I played this on a cousin's console like 15 years ago or something. No, I never played this game in my life. Not a single second. There are few Yu-Gi-Oh games that I could genuinely say this about, at least from the ones that are popular. I guess quite a few of the early, like most of the early days collection, you know, Reshaft with Distractions, games like these I also never played myself, but those are like these old handheld games where I think like, okay, the likelihood of you playing these is not that high, but I have played Duelist of the Roses. I have played even Tag Force 4. I've played very briefly 15 years ago or something. Couldn't claim that, but in this game, I can genuinely say that I've never played it before. I'm so proud of you for playing finally. I mean, that's not much to be proud of, but I'm glad you enjoy it. It's not like I'm doing anything hard, really. Like, setting this up was also not particularly difficult. A warning right now, because polarization is considered an equip card. Okay, you lose the other equip cards. I mean, that's fair. I mean, not something that you would necessarily know, but something that I think you always need to be wary in games from this era, because they would not account for something like this. The promo feather dust as a bonus. The Steam could... was this about the price of the Elitist collection? Despite the price, I think it was worth it. Oh, and there's Marquis from K as well, dude. When did you join us? What the hell? There's so many messages coming in, I didn't even see it. What the hell? Dudes, how are y'all doing? Happy to finally see Falsebound Kingdom, dude. Happy to see you in the chat again. So glad. Welcome back. It has a great vibe. It does. Okay, Mike, you've only ever played through the small island. I mean, that's fair, but I don't know if I will play through the entirety of this on stream. Maybe we'll do it like in small segments over the next month or something. I'll have to see. As I said on some of the streams already, there is like a final goal for me to play every single Yu-Gi-Oh game, because there's these videos that other people are making. I played every XYZ whatever game, and then the video is like an hour long or something. And I would like to do this type of video as well, and what better franchise to start with than Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably gonna do them segmented though, because there's like 90 Yu-Gi-Oh! Games or something like this, so it's gonna take a freaking while. That was Keith, right? Wasn't it? Wasn't that just Keith, who I seen? Okay, so what did we say the yellow things are? Wait a minute. Where am I located right now? Is this where we are located? And how can I zoom out? Can I zoom out somehow? Probably not. Okay, so we are in this map right now. Okay, this is Keith. Yeah, exactly the two characters that I know by name. Who would have thought? Who would have guessed? What the hell's going on here? This is the advanced base of Tully. Well stocked with supplies. And this is where we are at. Team commands. Okay, how about we send Mokuba over here, and should we send the other two? Should we send the others somewhere else? Dude, I have no idea. How do you play this game? What's this even? What the hell is this? West side of the central way, its tough inspections have earned a bad reputation. Rebellious. Okay. Do the Konami code? Should I do the Konami code? I don't know, dude. I don't really feel like using cheats at this point of the game. Would it, like, change anything crazy about it? Or is it just like... yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay, we can strength. Okay, now we learn about equipment. Provide an advantage in battle. You could install a large cannon to fire at approaching forces. Okay. I love the music. Dude, the music is so good. What the hell is going on? It's like, it definitely feels up to par with DOTR and CMC. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Plan accordingly. I think we will be able to do this. Equipment. Anti-air cannon. Fly. Should we do this? Somehow I want to do this. Yeah, let's go, dude. What the hell? Okay. That's fair. Anti-ground cannon. Barricade. I love that they're using the card icons. How cool was that? Wow. Okay, I like this a lot. Barricade. Yeah, I probably should have gone for no anti-AI, but it was probably a dumb decision, wasn't it? They're not gonna fly. I thought this is the only thing we have unlocked. I should have checked before, but what can you do? That's fine. We're gonna earn some more money. Okay, the enemies are coming already. Okay, we need to be... Dude, but the camera stuff is kind of bugging me. Okay. That's Sav213, welcome to the chat. You came just trying to see pretty stupid decision making, right? You should have read them. You should read the manual. I know it's silly, but this game, it really helps. Okay, fair enough. It's also something you're kind of supposed to have access to before the game starts, so I think that's fair game. Also like that you can change the angle of how you look at the battlefield quite freely. Okay, let's take a look. Blue medicine. Okay, we have 1500s. We could get rid of this thing quickly. They have quite low HP, don't they? So... Okay, which one had a low HP? I think, okay, it was this one, the flying one. If you do the cannons, you need time. Okay. But so far, it doesn't seem as complicated as I would have thought. It just seems like there are a lot of mechanics, but on their own, they are understandable. That's how it feels like. Maybe I'm gonna prove myself wrong later, but... Kaiba first is a bit iffy. Yugi is generally considered the one you should start with. Oh boy. Okay, fair enough. There's nothing we can do about it now. I mean, we could start anew, but we're not doing that now. Now we have to to commit. Okay, the cannon's charge, also interesting. Spellbite. The animations, dude. I'm repeating myself, but I really like how detailed these animations are looking. Use a GameCube controller. I know, like, any controller works in an EMU, but this game was made with that controller in mind, so the order of attack makes sense based on the layout. I mean, but that's fair. That's not necessarily something that is, like, how do you say this? It's easy to remember. Like, the way I map them on I use a PlayStation 4 controller, and it's easy to remember the mapping, so it's fine. And I don't have a GameCube controller at all. Intent of getting every monster? I don't need to get every monster necessarily. Maybe at some point in the future, but just want to check out the game first and foremost, and then try to have some fun. And just kind of gather some thoughts on how I like this game, whether I like it or not. Okay, fair enough. If the layout matches the visual orientation, that's of course a plus. And I think it's a cool thing that they made it with that. Oh, we lost. Oh boy, we lost the fight. Wonderful. Okay, that's quite bitter, isn't it? Can I quickly do this now? I'm not fast enough, dude. I'm just not fast enough. What the hell? Okay. Let me... Okay, but that's the only thing that makes sense, doesn't it? Dude. Okay, that looks cool, dude. It does look very cool, doesn't it? Like, come on. You can send me more just spot a GC. I already have 4. That's a very generous offer, but I'll have to turn it down. First off, I would not take something like this from you at all, and even though I appreciate it. And secondly, I don't really like the way that GameCube controllers look anyway. They look pretty weird and extremely unfamiliar to me, so I don't really think I would have much fun playing with them, but thanks for the offer, I really appreciate it. Level up Kaiba over the map. Should I keep one of the teams in the position that they're in right now? Is it really necessary for me to do this? Can I guard, maybe? I should not have guarded because they didn't... Yeah, whatever. Still kind of exhausted yesterday from weekend work. Had our biggest event. Okay, Marquise, that sounds pretty intense. But was it successful? Or like, did it go well, I guess? Is what I'm trying to ask. Waiting for to level up the mask guy. Okay, I mean, figures. If Sato is a playable character, it almost figures like he will eventually turn. Like, don't spoil me, please, in the chat, but since you wrote this, I'll just kind of go off this implication that Sato will probably be betrayed by them or betray them and like turn on the good side in order to escape the game or something like this, so makes sense. You should set up a PO box. Damn, dude, I never thought about stuff like this. To me, a PO box is like what big YouTubers and streamers have. Then they get random stuff sent in the mail and then they can make videos about that. And there's Danny 3000. Welcome back to the stream. Glad to see your name here. Appreciate it. Can I finally do this? Okay. Come on, Sato. No, how am I supposed to do this? Can you people tell me? Am I supposed to do this faster? Is there like something that I'm missing? Or is it just a skill issue of quickly orienting yourself and knowing exactly which way to move the cursor? Because if the latter is true, then I'm just too bad. It was just too freaking bad at this. It did very well, lots of visitors on both days. Oh, that sounds lovely. Most of them were very happy. The artists and show guys we invited were very happy as well. Oh, they were stunned. That was the little icon that we've seen. Okay, fair enough. I was like, oh, what's that icon? Oh, anyway, I need to do this other thing, and then I completely forgot about it already. Damn it, dude. I've actually never played this game. Same, but it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Not only interesting, I think it looks better in terms of like detail and just what it's about. It looks better than I would have thought. Honestly, it always seemed a little bit like a bit of a cash grab thingy. It's on the GameCube exclusively. It's a very weird genre pairing for the franchise, but I should not have had this impression because I like one of these similarly weird Yu-Gi-Oh games myself, you know. Use the icon mode. Wait a minute, icon mode. What the hell is the icon mode? How do you act? Okay, we won. We destroyed him. Level 5 already, damn. Okay, I can click directly on the icon mode. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, oh my god, I already used this. How did I not figure it? Oh my, damn it, dude. I'm an idiot, but thank you. Thank you for pointing this out. Okay, I will keep this guy there, I suppose. 3D modes or not? Should I mean, we could send Mokuba somewhere. But I would like to tackle Keith. Okay, fair enough. We could also go here. Wait a minute, so what if I send this guy to come here while I send Kaiba and Mokuba over there? Mokuba's a higher level than Kaiba. It's insane, isn't it? Can't believe Kaiba would let that happen. I mean, he has to give him a bit of an advantage early on because otherwise it's just gonna leave him behind completely. Okay, interesting. Tackling Keith is never good. That guy cheats and probably has a gun. Fair enough. But I want to see for myself. If he whips out the gun, dude. Oh my god. Recently the subreddit shit Americans say has been recommended to me a lot, and it's been hilarious. Like, no disrespect to any Americans in the crowd, it's just that some stuff that some people say online is just insane. Like, some people really fit the cliche of the countries that they're from. It's crazy. I mean, dude, it's hard for me not to side with Keith here. Dude, I mean, he's a bandit, of course, but no, actually he's a bandit. It's not a particularly hard time not to side with him, but we are fighting for Haitian, who's destroying the whole country. I don't know. not the greatest feeling in the world. This game with Keith, the British flag is his headband. Okay, yeah, damn, that's interesting. The minions do heal up with half-life and you might have to battle them again. Okay, Ava, that's very helpful. It is helpful, but it's also what I wanted to say initially. It's kind of like scary. Because I feel like for the first playthrough, I will make a lot of mistakes and it will probably take quite a bit until I figure things out. Okay, this thing has a lot of freaking defense. And the health pool is very large. I think we have to take down the other two first. A British Keith, dude, he has a knife. Insane. The timeline this game is happening in is ridiculous. You're German, right? Do you like potatoes? I'm not German, actually. I live in Austria. My family's from Bosnia, though, so I think there's a lot of different cliches you could apply to me. I mean, one cliche is that Austrians are extremely bitter about Germany and try to take a stab at Germany at every opportunity they can because they're the like smaller brother, smaller cousin, while Germans really don't care about Austria at all. And I think there's quite a bit of truth ringing true to that. You can ask some of the people who are actually from Germany in this chat, who they will probably tell you that Austria is not something that they are making a lot of jokes over particularly, while Austrians love to shit on Germany on every opportunity. But I mean, I get it. I mean, I've grown up here. Of course, I know the sentiment, but yeah. Yeah, I am enjoying the learning experience. We will make a lot of mistakes, but it's fun. Dude, what the hell is this animation, dude? He's that. What the hell? I mean, Keith doesn't need a gun himself. He has that freaking robot soldier knight thingy. Didn't know this thing has a gun in the hand, dude. What the hell? Ah, God. British Keith, dude. Insane. Okay, I will also I will attack with the saggy the clown with the saggy things. Oh God, you hate potatoes. I mean, I did not like potatoes as a child. Nowadays, I like them baked potatoes in the oven with salt and maybe like a kind of, I don't know. You don't necessarily need a dip, just like good potatoes with salt. Already very tasty. I also like fries. I like quite a few potato-based dishes, I think. My wife's grandma is from Austria. Oh, that's interesting. She grew up during World War II. She was so awesome. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, Austria is a lovely country. I mean, it wasn't particularly lovely to be here in certain periods, of course, but in general, it's very lovely. I should pay attention to the fight. Okay, but we almost got him down. But will Saggy do enough damage to this thing? I'm not sure. I guess I'll try. I'll bite. Well, this is his early Pokemon TV. Oh my god. What the hell? And you don't see barrel dry slot? Barrel dry slot, dude. Is that autocorrect? Come on. Machine or Machine King with Keith. Yeah, but there's a lot of monsters you would associate with him. But yeah, I guess it's his early team, right? Maybe he reappears later and then he has a different team. I don't know. Saggy gets a virus spell if you level him up enough. That does sound like Saggy, like the Saggy we've all known, grown to know and love. I'm always jealous when a friend who lives in Austria tells me how universities handled that. It's so much cheaper. Dude, studying in Austria is a dream. The degree I've studied for is like one of the most expensive ones because there's a lot of one-on-one teachings, and since I'm an Austrian citizen, I barely paid anything for my university education, and that's insane. And it's in the field of like music and arts, it's also quite renowned university, so it's even crazier. I don't know, it's a very privileged life studying in Austria. I'm not sure why you would level up Saggy. Dude, it's Saggy, come on. Do you not want to see Saggy be the freaking king of our monster lineup? Our old friend Saggy. Oh, okay, Blitz Fire, dude. That's not little damage. That's quite a bit. Ah, damn it, dude. Wait, Marquise, what do you say? Sorry, das zu hören, Kumpel. Leider kann ich da nicht weiterhelfen bei Beistehen. Guter Kartoffelsalat vom Grillen muss halt sein. Ah, dude, I don't like potato salad at all. Everything that has any form of like vinegar type acidity, I can't eat it. It's disgusting to me. And I know I'm pretty alone in this. A lot of people like vinegar-based dishes or things that have this kind of flavor, but I just hate it. But I like regular potatoes. I like freaking potato. Dude, what do you say? Potato mash? Mashed potatoes? Mashed potatoes. Fries in many variations. Dude, sweet potato fries, stuff like this as well. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. You're the same, dude. Yeah, dude, I hate vinegar. Like for most of my life, up into my mid-20s or something, I was convinced that I hate salad. I thought as a kid, I was generally a picky eater. I was like only ever eating like, I don't know, like chicken or something, like meat, when there were many other things on the plate, which is ironic because I don't eat meat at all anymore. But I was very picky as a kid, and I never wanted to eat salad. Maybe also because of the wetness and things like that and the consistency, but I always hated the smell and the taste. And I thought like, okay, I hate salad. I don't like salads at all. I'm like a typical young male dude. I just like very basic bland taste. Turns out, once like in my family, there were like experiments no longer doing dressings with vinegar, but like with, I don't know, just like lemon or lime instead, and some like some freaking how do you say it? Okay, yeah, I forgot the word, but whatever. Spices and no vinegar. All of a sudden, I was not only able to eat the salads, I actually enjoy salad on the side for a lot of meals because it adds a lot of freshness and flavor. And my entire life, I thought I hate that stuff. Turns out I just freaking despise vinegar and everything that tastes like vinegar. God damn it. Can't stand mayo. I also am not very keen on sauces, but I think that has a lot more to do with the consistency and stuff like this. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe that's like a special form of autistic or something. But I'm very, very cautious with sauces. Some sauces I like, I don't know, like teriyaki and some curry-based things that I really like the taste of, but having like wet, slimy stuff in my mouth has always kind of struck me as weird. Your team white asparagus instead of team potato. Okay, I don't know about asparagus, dude, but yeah. Store-bought taste key, homemade all the way. You mean like potato salad? Okay, I've never liked, my dad loves potato salad, but I hate it. Always hated it. To be fair, I never really tried it since the moment, at least I haven't in a while, but I kind of doubt I would like it, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, Sagi's gonna defend. Let's defend for the remaining fight. And I don't drink alcohol. Okay, fair enough. I do drink alcohol. I try not to drink it a lot, but I do like to get tipsy. It's a good feeling. The feeling afterwards is not particularly great, but getting tipsy is a nice one. You're probably the least German. I mean, it's not the worst thing, you know. Okay, what the hell's... Wait a minute, guys. Okay, I'll be back in a second, right? Just a second. Okay guys, we're back. We are back. I don't know what happened. To be perfectly fine with you, I have no idea. Someone was ringing on the door, and it's like, it's 9 p.m. here. And I don't have any appointments or anything that late. I don't expect any deliveries, so... don't know. Don't know what's happening. We'll just ignore it for now, and... maybe it was just a mistake or something. Okay, so this thing, huh? Can we damage this thing enough for it to... oh, that's not a lot. And this thing has quite a bit of health. But I guess I'll keep attacking it. Getting tipsy is great, it's getting drunk part. Honestly, getting drunk can also be really fun for me. But I'm not exactly someone who struggles with... or not someone who's prone to get addicted to these kinds of feelings. So I suppose if anyone has a problem with like trying to get there too often, then it could be risky though. But I like also to be drunk. Of course, nothing excessive, but in moderation, you know. It's just like getting tipsy, you know, the day after, still feel fine, but getting drunk the next day is usually not that fun. Tastes are so weird, you can't really change your taste like you can change your opinion. Yeah, fair enough, that's true. Yeah, I was also wondering what was going on. You can bet something on that. You can change your tastes, I suppose, but I do get the point that it's not the same as changing your opinion, I guess. I mean, the opinions also can be difficult. Sometimes we're very stuck, sometimes we're very stuck in our own biases, and it's difficult to try to stay objective and be, well, how do you say this? Be open to new information and new perspectives. Definitely also changed opinions on a lot of things over the years while growing and maturing, but some of them took years to really kind of develop, so maybe tastes are not that much more difficult to change after all. I don't know. It's a highly philosophical ordeal, isn't it? Yeah, I should wait when the enemy guards, that's fair. But this one is not gonna gather, this one is just gonna start blasting, dude. What? I love that the shots are blue. It looks so cool. We're gonna attack back. Yeah, liking taste you didn't before can happen sometimes, for sure. Sometimes you also get used to things, like I don't like bitter things in general, and I still don't really like the taste of beer in general, or coffee, but I love drinking coffee because it makes me productive, and it's maybe like mentally it's tied to do good things, like to accomplish things, to get things done and then feel good afterwards. That's what I associate with coffee. Also appetite reduction, which is good because I have a bit of a struggle with sugar addiction, so this also certainly helps in that regard sometimes. But I associate good things. I like to drink a cup of coffee because somehow it makes me feel better about the day. Not the actual substance entering my body, but the thought of, hey, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. Somehow that's nice. And like having a beer with friends, for example, is also nice. It relaxes me a bit, even though I don't like the taste a lot. Sometimes I like it more than other times, but I don't know, it's a weird thing. Yeah, it's kind of funny when parents tell the kids not to be picky, but they have things they don't like. Some parents, dude, my dad was like this when I was extremely picky as a kid. He was like, sometimes you have to try new things when you're, you know, in terms of taste. And he would always tell the story of how he didn't like something, like a vegetable, when he was younger, and then later in his 30s, he like rediscovered it, and it was like very tasty. But now, comparing myself now to my dad, like my horizon widened a lot food-wise, and I'm way more open to new flavors than he is, for example. But he's also, of course, older, different generation, different upbringing, so the comparison is not particularly fair, but I don't know, I still find it funny, like remembering that story from back in the day. Yeah, it's just kind of a funny little memory. I like tortellini, but I ate them daily when my father was hospitalized. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Like if you have bad or negative memories that are tied to that can have a huge impact, and that's completely understandable. Like sometimes the food is not a fault, but if you have that kind of reaction, like what can you do about it? It is what it is, right? Catch you later if you're still alive. Dude, what is Keith implying here? And he leaves his side behind his minions. Then his underling will just have to take twice. Okay, this dude is not playing any games. I'm not feeling comfortable working for the Emperor. I am not feeling very comfortable here, but I'll have to stick to it. We picked Kaiba, and Kaiba is the man. I have to follow him until the end. I don't know, I like Kaiba a tad bit more than Yugi. He's not my favorite character, but I like the insanity that is Seto Kaiba. He has an elevator that goes to space. That's enough. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Okay, but look, Kaiba, the OG, he like questions the authority, questions the shady practices of the government or the Emperor, and takes over. But will this masked guy, this high mage, already be an enemy, or will this happen later? Because it looks like we already antagonized him. Are we the baddies? I mean, I think there's no question we are the baddies here, but it just depends on how long are we going to stay the baddies. Okay. Most people don't like wine. It's something you learn and love with repeated exposure. Fair enough. I still am, but I don't know. I don't like the taste of alcohol. For example, when I eat tiramisu or something like this, something that has alcohol in it, I would much prefer recipes that don't involve the alcohol. Even though it's then not like the traditional taste or the taste that's intended to be, I just don't, I don't know, I don't enjoy it as much, especially like sweet, like cakes and pastries and stuff. Don't really see the point, honestly. And I like cocktails that are so filled with freaking sugar that you can't even taste the alcohol until it freaking hits you in the face. Yeah. But definitely something where opinions like drift apart, I suppose. Okay, people, what the hell are we doing now? We have another team now. Okay, interesting. So he does work for the government. Decently strong creatures, I suppose. Okay, this is not a good replacement. We'll just keep it as is. That's fine. Snake Hair and Bonza's team gets pretty crazy if you level them up. Okay, I will keep that into account. We might need it later. Can you only drink red wine if it's combined with fitting dishes? Fair enough. I would only really drink it because the situation makes it kind of seem appropriate or cool or whatever. I would not drink it on my own, I think. But, you know, tastes can be acquired sometimes. So who knows? Maybe in a few years we'll be more accustomed to that. I think what I do like, even though sometimes it doesn't taste that great, but somehow something about it feels good, is whiskey. In terms of like liquor and alcoholic beverages. Non-smoky whiskeys that have this like buttery note and in the end and like the aftertaste. I like that a lot, dude, and I don't know many people in my circles who enjoy that at all. Most of my friends are like, dude, what the hell is whiskey, dude? It tastes disgusting. I was like, dude, it's actually pretty tasty. Like, not even like very special, flavorful, old, expensive ones. Like, just basic, non-smoky ones. I don't know, I like it. Okay, dude, Kai was dropping the bomb and they're like just ignoring him. He's like, dude, you're just a freaking, you're a video game. And they're like, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell? Oh my god, okay, but Martis is right, dude. Kai was crazy. He went from like, okay, yeah, you can come with me to explain everything, to I will murder you first, specifically. He went there in like 2 seconds. It's insane. I love Kaiba, dude. Okay, I like Kaiba substantially more than Yugi. I have to correct myself. That was a bullshit statement to please the Yugi fans, but I'm sorry. Kaiba is the man. He is the man. Dude. How do you join insert This insurgent rabble. I don't know the word rabble. What the hell does that mean even? My job is to lead a country on the path of truth, not to serve the emperor. Dude, Pegasus is also the king, dude. I love these comments, dude. Okay, amazing. This simulation looks exactly like Pegasus, dude. This game is surprisingly fun. Wonderful. Okay, but are they like kind of insinuating that Pegasus might also be trapped in this? Did they trap all main Yu-Gi-Oh characters in here? And that's like the big twist. Oh no, we've all been trapped. We have to escape together or something. I would kind of like that. That would be cheesy, but it would be fitting for Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, Kaiba's team is wiped out? What happened? Wait, what happened now? I don't quite understand. Okay, they're doing stuff, Okay, icon mode. What the hell am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do now? Okay, wow, okay. Damn it, dude. I need to commit somewhere. Let's go south. And this one will go... This one will defend, I suppose. Okay, this has gotten quite stressful pretty quickly, hasn't it? Dude, what? Okay. The win and loss scenario, wait. On pets well of the respective course. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Sorry, dude, I think I did not read that message, or maybe I forgot it amidst this swirl of different topics that we were discussing. Okay, they're coming for us. Okay, it's showtime. How to get new monsters? Dude, I have no idea. Don't ask me, I have no idea. Beats me. But it's cool, I like it. Oh my god. Let's check out the opposing team. Oh, these... Dude. And you forgot to bring in... Did I have to bring in bonds manually? How was I supposed to do that? Oh, damn, I think I know now. Okay, yeah, I screwed it up. Okay, so this is a condition of me losing if Kaiba's team is wiped out. So, it seems like we're not in a great spot. Giant Soldier of Stone, level 2. Not the greatest to fight against. Okay, let's get one of the Datsume Giants first. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I mean, we did get one monster randomly, I think, so I figure that's one way. Random encounters on specific maps or by progress. Oh yeah, fair. Not our dragon, dude. Not our dragon. Oh no, I'm kind of scared. Zangi. No, 200 damage. That hurt. Damn it, dude. Yeah, I think I have to keep attacking. I want to get rid of one of his pieces, then I think we'll have an easier time dealing with the rest. It's probably a... Okay, he's spreading out his attacks on all of our monsters. That's kind of cool, at least. I mean, it's stupid as all hell, but it's good for us, you know what I'm saying? So no attacks left on his monsters, that's cool. So now we can kind of focus on doing as much damage as we can. We don't have to fear anything else anymore. Yeah, it sounds and feels massive. That's what I love about these animations. So far, really cool. And I'm kind of glad now that we can't... why was that 0 damage? Did this thing like... Did it defend or something? Can I see what kind of moves they did? I can't, probably, right? Okay. Whatever. In this case, I have to keep attacking it. A bad game, way too less gambling. Yeah, it's 0, okay. So they did kind of... Okay, in this case, I will deal damage to Stone Soldier because this thing cannot have gone into guard since it just attacked on its last turn. I don't think I can realistically beat his soldier. But now I think I have to go for it because the other two are probably guarding. But the HP is so high. Oh no. Okay, we were a bit behind. That's unfortunate. Okay, I hope that this will work out, but it probably won't. The way this is looking here, it's not looking all too great, but we're going to take it. It could be worse. Could be the MTG anniversary packs. We basically needed to mortgage you. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Why? What is going on with TCG pricings? Why are these TCGs so expensive again? Is that really necessary for them to stay afloat? I don't know. Somehow I don't quite buy it. Okay, let's spam a few attacks quickly now, so we can get rid of these. Yeah, I also think it's better to get rid of the weaker pieces because then they have less actions to perform. Okay, it missed. That's very cool. Okay, the dragon. 170. I mean, that's fine, kinda, isn't it? Okay, we are getting rid of this one. Giant soldier is waiting. That's good. This should do the trick. One hit Otsumi Giant off the chart or whatever. I think now I'm gonna should I defend with Sagi? Yeah, we're gonna defend with yeah, that was... I think that was the right decision. Okay, he goes for the Giant instead. I mean, that's fine. It's not the craziest damage in the world. Okay, yeah, for sure. If enemies have healing items, that... Dude, some of these soundtracks remind me of other Yu-Gi-Oh! Soundtracks. This track in particular, this one segment where it's just like this rhythmic thing played by... What is that? I don't know, some percussion stuff. It's very reminiscent of a deployment theme of CMC where you pick your monsters and everything. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I think it is. Especially when I'm in, the 30-year anniversary packs. $1,500 for 5 packs? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Okay, now we have to start to be careful. Each battlefield has its own soundtrack. That's cool. That was a crit, dude. Our dragon. Oh my god. Okay, now we need to try and blow this thing up as much as we can. Yeah, people buying that stuff enable companies to do stuff like that because they know someone will buy it. Yeah, that's... I mean, in a perfect world, we'd all have to boycott these incredibly high prices that are not affordable. I suppose it's difficult for people that are extremely passionate about one thing and they just want to have some fun and they're probably not that... I mean, let's be real, anyone who's not incredibly rich or has a lot of fortune in their wealth in their family probably has a tough time, you know, working long hours and staying afloat, and then the little income you have, you want to spend on something fun, and then it's like freaking overpriced cards, and it's just like, damn, dude. It's bitter, isn't it? It is bitter indeed. And you can't pirate TCGs. I mean, you can, but you're not going to play tournaments if your cards are not legit. Dude, I had so many fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was a kid. It's insane. Because in like Bosnia, where my family's from, you couldn't get regular Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It was... Maybe it was possible somewhere, but it was just like... not affordable in any sense of the matter. Like, in the true meaning of the word. $1,000 for 4 packs, that's still insane. Or is it even... Yeah, that's still insane. You couldn't use half the cards in them? Oh, wow. Dude, that's nonsense. That is such nonsense. This is something that should be boycotted. But I can't blame people who are really into the game for not boycotting stuff like this. Even though this is so expensive that like, boycotting aside, I couldn't even afford that. So I guess it makes the decision pretty easy, doesn't it? Okay. So how are we doing? Okay. Is this our team? This is our team. What the hell? The stats on this thing are crazy, aren't they? Why are these stats so ridiculously high, dude? Okay, sorry, I didn't really... I kind of have to remember what the opposing team is up to. Okay, I suppose we're gonna... Should we gun down Kanan the swordsman? Is that a swordsman? Or swords mistress? It was like, did I read that wrong? And yes, I did read that wrong. Okay, let's go for the middle piece. I love playing TCGs. I began playing Lorcana when it came out, but I had to abort it when the 5th set released. It was was that expensive? I mean, you know, that was the Disney thing, right? The new Disney card game that would combine all the things Disney and stuff. It sounds like something that would be, you know, misused to kind of nostalgia bait people into spending lots of money, which is sad because if you're a fan of these franchise, of the franchise, and then all the IPs in it, it's such a cool thing to have a TCG about them, and then it's like you can't even afford to play it properly. I don't know. It's definitely a dark side of the TCG world. The prices are insane. Even the Digimon one that I played last year, that was more affordable than a lot of other TCGs. Still, you know, if you want to play multiple decks, you're definitely in the hundreds of bucks to do that, and then you have to keep up with new cards, and it's hard. Don't touch real life TCGs for the same reason, yeah, for sure. Don't touch gacha games anymore. I would not touch gacha games with a 10-foot pole at any point because, dude, that's so much money that they try to pull from you. You have a problem and will spending way too much. I mean, then it's very smart of you to kind of quit as early as you can. So I would just try to stay away from these because honestly, I don't even know. Like, I have one friend who's following like the world of gacha games, but I think he's not spending any money himself and just like following a lot of YouTubers and people on Twitter and stuff who play them. And he told me the amounts that these people spend like casually, like buying 10 rolls or something or whatever these are called, and they'll cost like 50 bucks or something. And then like that's nothing, dude. I do that like multiple times a day, and I'm like, what kind of jobs are these people working? They can't all be like high pay, high salary type of CEO corporate jobs. It doesn't add up. Like, are these just like gambling addicts ruining their lives over gacha games? And if that's the case, and this will probably be the case for some of them, that's so sad and honestly something that should be regulated, I think. I don't know. But the gambling world is very, very influential politically, and there's a lot of corruption going on in that. I know in the Balkans, I've seen a documentary recently where, I think it was Serbia, but I could be wrong, but one of the Balkan states, obviously, where some casino owners were so freaking wealthy and powerful, they basically had the local government in the pocket, and they would build casinos upon casinos and betting places. It's insane. Okay, people, what the hell are we doing here now? I guess we're just gonna let the fights happen. Is this normal? Is this how you play the game? Should I do any big decision making in between strategically, like move around my units on them? I mean, they're so slow, I couldn't even do that in that time frame, could I? But I guess we will wrap this fight up. It will be Vanguard. A friend who's very into it. It's a nice obscure one, and I heard some stuff about Vanguard, but I don't really remember much about it. I don't know anyone personally who plays it. Please no crits. Okay, our dragon is almost gone, which does not feel very good. We will probably have to go back and kind of replenish our things. Wait a minute, isn't this the leader of our team? If the leader is gone, is the team like, it's done, right? I'm not quite sure now. Maybe what I'm doing right now is way more risky than I thought. Okay, we're just gonna guard now and try to just stay afloat. Okay, but I'm a moron. I'm such a moron. He didn't have any actions left. Oh no! What the hell? How stupid can you be? Oh no. You have to lose every character. Okay, fair enough. But that was just stupid what I did. I got it 3 times. Once with each of my monsters. And he couldn't even have done anything. Gambling actually never touches me. I hate to gamble, so I can't understand how people get addicted to it. I mean, I can't say that I hate it necessarily. I would love to win some, but I've never been in a position where it felt anywhere close to having the potential to become addicted. Like, I've been to casinos once in my life. I spent a $30 entry fee there. I lost it in the first 10 minutes. I think we played roulette or something. I lost it in the first 10 minutes, and that was it. I was like, okay, this is this is not fun, and I do not wish to do this again. And then it was it. But addictions can be so hard. Wait, is this the same team again? No, it can't be. It's a weaker one. Yeah, it's I think it's a bit of a weaker team. Okay, so let's follow the same strategy. Just keep swinging. Yeah, fair enough. Guarding is generally not worth doing in this game. I mean, figures. It's so dangerous and frightening that many games for children have gambling. That is a real problem, and I mean, the EU is tackling it in some facets. Probably not enough, but at least something's happening with loot boxes and all that stuff. But it's going to be difficult, dude. Regulating these things will always be difficult because the people behind them have a lot of money, and a lot of money, like a real shitload of money, always means political influence. And that's probably never going to change as long as there's things to facilitate that in the first place. But, you know, let's not dabble in politics, especially depressing topics like gambling companies and the corruption that lies behind that. It's just something we kind of have to accept, isn't it? It's a different, yeah, I know it's a different team, but I mean, like, it's basically the same stat-wise or something. The same monster lineup, the same levels and everything. But I could be wrong about the levels, though. If the leader monster's gone, you're still alive. Okay, fair enough. How do you win a fight? It's a score. There's a score, but I suppose it's calculated from the damage you do, the damage you prevent, and maybe other things like that. I don't know. At least the most important card and character isn't expensive in Lacana. Kronk. The last I checked, there were $8 max. Okay, I mean, that's cool. That's something, at least. Okay, it's damage numbers, right? Yeah, this was a pretty convincing win. But the game's fun, honestly. The game is fun. If we didn't have a lot to, like, kind of just shag about, do you say shag about? That's probably not a real word. If you didn't have stuff to yap about on the side, it probably would be a bit slow, maybe a bit I could have attacked there, couldn't I? But how would I have attacked even if they're stunned? How do I do that? Should correct. Same monster line, same stat line. Okay, fair enough. How long is each fight? I guess how long you make them, but the way or the volume I'm talking at, usually the fights will probably be pretty long. Yeah, but I don't know. I like looking at the game, and that does so much to help, like, get over like certain leaps, like certain like mountains of grind in games. If the music is nice, if the visuals are cool, if the game is not too slow in the way animations happen, if it's not too repetitive and too bland, it can be repetitive to some degree, but it needs to be nice to listen to, it needs to be nice to look at, it needs to offer something interesting. And this game does this pretty well, at least that's my first impression on it. Okay, so attacking is favorable, because you get points, right? Then we're gonna just keep swinging, dude. Keep swinging. And we've been going at this for 2 hours already, which is insane, and my voice is still doing pretty good. I'm deliberately trying to talk more quietly. And, I mean, nobody's complained yet, so I think the sound is gonna be fine. I still don't know. So, dude, I see other streams on YouTube, and sometimes their freaking resolution is better on the games they play. Maybe I should increase the bitrate and stop streaming to Twitch, because I don't think many people are watching on Twitch anyway, but And sometimes the audio of people is way better. I really need to kind of spend like an afternoon and kind of dial in some plugins in OBS and really kind of do a lot of testing to really get a nice sound for the streams, because I think there's still, I know you people are always saying the sound is great, what you're talking about, but there's so much room for improvement. I know that, I hear that, and I would like to improve it. I think we're gonna guard here. If you wait, you lose 50 points. Okay, fair enough. Items give you 150. Okay, interesting. Defend, you get 300 points. Okay, and then you get 500 on top if it's successful. Wow. Okay, that's why we lost some of these rounds, I assume. I will guard. Don't want to lose the dragon. Ha! Dude. 10 damage. Suck it. Temple Guardian or whatever you're called. That was a good move. Good move indeed. I love Saggy's animation. For this alone, I will keep Saggy in the team, hopefully, as long as I can. I don't know how hard the game is going to be and how competitive he is, but I will keep him. Yeah, we should have equipped more healing items for sure, but I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, the only one is watching Aku. Some people did follow over on Twitch, and some people did watch on Twitch occasionally, but I think most people end up gathering here anyway. The reason why I wanted to multi-stream, of course, is one is for potentially more discovery on the stream, of course, but also because I have another channel that I'm a bit unsure how I'm going to proceed with. I did mostly soundtrack reviews up until now on that channel, but I have something else planned for it. And I would like to do slightly different forms of content on these channels, but not exactly unrelated. And I thought if I want to stream stuff from both that are related to both channels, I could kind of gather people over on Twitch, but I don't have a crowd on Twitch at all, and I do have a bit of a crowd here, so maybe it just makes sense to stick with YouTube and use this platform. And also a lot of YouTube guides on streaming and content creation just say, try to be on multiple platforms, try not to be dependent on one single one. But honestly, I don't think this is very good advice for smaller creators. At least once you get the ball rolling on one platform, it doesn't feel like it's really worth pursuing multiple ones if you have one that you can pour in effort and you actually get results out of it. But what do I know? I don't even have 5,000 subscribers, but we are getting close to 5k subscribers actually, which is lovely. We have to celebrate once that happens. I reckon the next video that I upload, if it does well, we will probably have enough traffic to get there, but it all depends on how good it does. Saggy doesn't use anything. Okay, interesting. You would personally prefer Twitch? Dude, I see both Twitch and YouTube messages in the same chat, so you can feel free to watch over on Twitch. I see the messages all the same, no matter where you write them. I have like the program is funneling them into one chat window, so it's all good. I'm already restreaming on Twitch, so I would even appreciate if anybody's watching over there, because then otherwise there's no point in doing it, but only if that's generally something you like to do. But the stream is up there, so if you want to check it out there, definitely make sure to do that. The weird thing about Twitch is, like, I think in YouTube, whether you have like 2 viewers or 5 viewers does not make much of a difference. People will either get your stream in your recommended and find it interesting or not. But on Twitch, I think, because it ranks you by viewers, right? The discovery is not really that great. Having 1 viewer, which is usually yourself on a different account, or having 5 viewers probably makes a massive difference, I'd imagine. 5k special beating CMC with only 1 petite moth locked at level 1. Yeah, that's not going to be possible. I started a challenge that I then abandoned. I wanted to beat the game with petite moths only, and that was before I knew how powerful the evolutions are. And it took me 5 petite moths to beat Joey because he's a fire type, and his fire reapers one-shot petite moths at level 1. So that was insanely difficult to pull off, and I couldn't do it with 3, which you would get from the starting shop, and I could not do it with 4, so I had to use the maximum amount of 5. He wants to celebrate, not torture himself. But we could do something nice, like revisiting the Exodia challenge in CMC and seeing if we can actually beat Ishizu just with Exodia if we use the Thunder symbol instead of the Darkness symbol or something like this. It's something I wanted to revisit for a while now. So, oh, he waits, dude. Now, maybe we can destroy him now completely. I did that challenge and cutting a video about it. No, damn, that's insane, dude. That's insane. I did it with 3. Okay, insane. What the hell? What the hell, dude? Wait, you mean the Petite Moth one, or which one do you mean? You did it with 3? Did you beat Joe with 3 Petite Moths? That's incredible, dude. I would love to see that. I didn't spend ages testing out strategies, but I spent a little while on it, and I was like, dude, this is gonna be so hard, I'm not even gonna try anymore. Damn. John Bondy, do you want to know if this game is Exodia? It's a Yu-Gi-Oh game, so my bet would be on it does have Exodia. I wouldn't bet money on it, probably, but I would reckon it does have. Is that right? Does it have Exodia in any way or shape or form? 3 level 1 Petite Moss is insane, dude. That is insane. Once the video is up, make sure to hit me up with a message or a comment on one of my videos. I would love to see this. Okay, some nice level ups. It does not. Oh, damn, that's disappointing. Game over screen? What are you guys saying? Game over screen? What the hell? You got some bad news? No, oh no, Exodia. Damn it, dude. That's depressing. That's worse than getting a game over screen. Okay, so what could we do? I would like to heal up. How can I do that? Can I go back home or something? Is that possible? Probably not, right? Okay, I feel like we probably have to go back to... we have to finish up this map or something. I mean, there are no enemies in here anyway, so I reckon it's fine. Okay, this guy could go here, Mokuba could go here, and Seto could go, I guess, over there? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna try something. The guys do respawn. Oh, damn it. Screw me. I think you need to build a healer in a town. I can build... What the hell, dude? What the hell? Oh no, but now oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm not. Oh my god. Build a healer and heal. Yeah, okay. The lovely experience of not knowing how to play the game you're playing. Wonderful. They respawn weaker though. I mean, that's cool at least. I mean, it also makes sense, doesn't it? Ugh, this team again, dude. Come on. How much damage are we doing? Okay, these attacks don't feel like they're worth it. But I suppose every little bit helps. Come on, this one is gonna do more damage. Ah, I love this animation, dude. It's so nice, but you can definitely see the faults in the animation, because this Darkhold type of stuff should not have sucked in our own. I mean, I suppose if it sucks in the light, then it would also warp. Whatever. What am I even talking about, dude? Let's play the game. What the hell? Holy hell. Old Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters look so cool. Actually, they do. Even, like, some more generic ones. It's Hitotsume Giant and Stone Soldier, whatever it's called. And they still look really cool. I mean, Hitotsume Giant was the first... Was this the first monster summoned in the anime with the hologram technology? Wait. Kaiba summons Hitotsume Giant. Yugi uses something to destroy it, and then Kaiba spams his 3 blue ices on the field. Was it like that? I don't remember. It's been a while. How would you like to see Obliterate on the end screen when you get the game over? I would kind of like that, but I don't want to get a game over screen. Okay, so that's the extent of Exodia in this game. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. It does obliterate on the end screen. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's actually a cool idea if you can't really implement it in the game in a way that makes sense gameplay-wise. At least you got it there, so it's still in the game. It's still in the game, technically. Okay, we still have another attack that will be enough to finish off the other one, so I will focus on the other Hitatsumi Giant now. Dragonity starter deck or something. Love that archetype. I don't really remember that archetype, I have to say. Dragunity, whatever you pronounce that. But I mean, everything with dragons is cool, isn't it? So, what the hell? Okay, another fight. Actually, people, I think I will take this opportunity when the timer is not really running out. I will take a quick break because we've been going at it for over 2 hours. And just gonna get a quick toilet break, and I will see you guys in probably like 10 minutes or something. Let's say 10 minutes, I think that's reasonable. So yeah, if you want more Yu-Gi-Oh action, then don't go anywhere, make sure to stick around. And I will see you in a bit. Okay, dear people, we are back. It did take a few minutes longer. I hope most of you have been patient and stuck with us for some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom action. It's looking good. So, did I miss anything substantial in the chat? I read something about onion rings. Rogue Trader. Wait a minute. Kingmaker, onion rings. What the hell is going on here? Kräuterbutter, dude. What did I miss, dude? What's the context? Pathfinder Kingmaker is currently 85% off of Steam. Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna read all the messages that I missed because I do want to continue on with the gameplay, but just a quick heads up. Is Pathfinder Kingmaker, I don't know the game, is it related to Falsebound Kingdom in any way, or was that like an off-topic discussion? We'll be curious to know. The Baron or leader of a crusade? Well, that does sound intriguing. It does sound like an intriguing question. Not onion rings, open herb butter chips, very important. And they taste good. That is very important. And that they taste good is also crucial information. Especially for me as the entertainer in this social scenario. It's vital for me to know these details. Off topic, but I can recommend it, so that's lovely. Oh, dude, we crit him. Let's go. What the hell? What the hell? I have to say, Falsebound Kingdom is surprisingly fun. I did not expect it to feel as good as it does, but it does feel pretty cool to play. It does. I don't have much more to say. I like it. So far, I like it. And it seems like a game that when you delve a bit deeper into its mechanics, you could also make maybe some fun challenge runs too. Snag them both for like €10. Okay, fair enough. 85% discount does sound very strong. I might take a look into this. Although I do have a family Steam library, maybe I already have access to that game by these means, but I will check it out for sure. I was just speculating what you meant with the onion cut earlier. Okay. Oh yeah, fair enough. That was just like a blind guess. That is fair. Paprika? Do you say paprika in English? The spice is paprika, right? Or is it paprika? Paprika? Because the vegetables are bell peppers. We call that paprika in English, in German. Dude, in English, what the hell? But they're called bell peppers, I think, in English. Dude, the allergies. Allergies are hitting. Okay, wait a minute. No, I don't even have time to do it, dude. The moment I realize what the hell's even going on, we already stumble into the next fight. It's crazy. That's crazy stuff. So, even though I'm having a lot of fun playing this game right now, we will do other Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, because I do like to keep a bit of variety. I want to do some Duel Monsters 2 later in the early disc collection. And what I would also like to do... That's little damage. That's not great. Not a great number. Bless you. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. When I have news for you, we'll have a blast if you ever get to the potato chips aisle in the German supermarket. Yeah, they can be quite... they can be rich in variety. Paprika is okay, but just boring. Plenty of different ones. None just taste right compared to... Okay, yeah, fair enough. Sometimes when you have one specific taste from one brand, it's hard to do anything else. Especially the closer it gets, but still not really fulfilling exactly what you want. Sometimes that's even worse. It's like so close, it's almost there, but it's not there at all. We need to heal our units, though. A British YouTuber who lives in Germany now and did a sketch about... Oh, dude, I know him. That's Liam? Liam Carbs or something like this? Is that him? I think it is, right? Okay, 67 damage. We are climbing up, it seems. Dude, this guy's hitting like a truck. Damn it. I love the early days collection, but $60 are just too expensive. I mean, that's fair. If you don't have a particular nostalgia love for some of them, it's a lot of money. as a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan and a content creator who did a couple of videos about these challenges and will also include some of that footage in future videos, as I said, of course, it was worth for me picking it up, but if I recommend it just for a casual player who might just want to try out some early Yu-Gi-Oh, honestly, get an emulator and get a copy, of course legally, not any illegal means, of course, get a copy of Forbidden Memories and try either the classic Forbidden Memories game or one of the many mods that the game has to offer, and you will get the essence of what many early Duel Monsters games are about. And if you wish to then explore them later, get it on a discount. If you want to play like Dungeon Dice Monsters online, for example, or you want to play Chef of Destruction, and what's the other one called? It's not Legacy of the Duelist, it's I forgot what it's called, something with like a Duelist Soul or something, but if you want to play any of these, get it at a discount. There's a Steam sale is bound to happen and reduce the price, so if you can get it for like 40 bucks and you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, I think it's worth. I think all of this is on sale on Switch. Okay, yeah, nice. And yeah, Marquise, it's Liam, I thought so. There's not many people that will really come into consideration for what you described, but you know, you never know. Dude, I just said you know, you never know. How stupid is that? What the hell? Okay, Tiger Grasp. It looks like it hurts. It does. Okay, we lost our powered Ryukishin. I mean, our Water Tornado has... Oh no, I attacked the wrong one. That was stupid. If the early days had DOTR and FM, maybe I'd be worth on sale, but I don't know. I mean, if it had these, it would be worth in general, I think, but... I mean, what was... For me, and I said this in the couple of videos that I made about the collection, what was really standing out to me was that all of these games, of which many were Japan-only releases, so they were never translated to any other languages than Japanese, got easily accessible and official translations. Before that, when I was planning to do the video, like starting to do research on the video, like I'm gonna play every Yu-Gi-Oh game, stuff like that, Duel Monsters 1 had a fan translation that someone made like a year ago. It was pretty recent even. And Duel Monsters 2 did not. So the only way to play Duel Monsters 2 was to grab a Japanese copy and not understand anything about it. Which would be a shame, because you need to be able to at least decipher the alignments in the game, because they are a very essential system to combat in Duel Monsters 2. It's quite a bit of a difference from others. So, okay, we are gonna lose this fight. Okay, but they can't attack anymore, so we can dish out some damage now. So for me, the translations were a vital part in why I was hyped about it and why I wanted to get it. And of course, features like, you know, you can change the final secret opponents for some of these games. Previously, that was not possible on the original hardware. You were locked into one of them. You would get the, you could like, how do you say this? Like, fast forward but in reverse. Like you could, how zurückspulen? How do I not know what this is called in English right now? That's crazy. The fast forward feature, before I knew that the fast forward feature that they implemented is horrible and not really functional the way you would expect. And, you know, with all of these things combined, I thought, hey, this is actually pretty cool. Turns out some of the things were not exactly the way I imagined, but having these games easily accessible and available somewhere is still great. I still think that's fantastic. Okay, wait a minute, dude. Like, what? Rewind. Oh my god, yeah, thanks, people. How did I not... don't even ask me about it. Have you heard of 5D's Wheelie Breakers? I have heard of it. I have not played it, but I have heard of it, of course. Okay, I will guard, and I will guard with both of them, so... Yeah, he attacks. He has only one move. We have 3 on our pieces, so we can then do damage. I think it's it's what makes the most sense. The collection of worth on a sale for people who can't get their hands on the games legally, fair. If that's important to them, I would need it too bad as I still have the original games I want. Okay, yeah, fair. But even if you just like want to get games the not so legal way, with what many people do online because it's pretty easy. If we didn't have translated versions of them, it wouldn't have mattered. I could have gotten any Japanese copy that I wanted online, but I would still not understand the game. So for me, that was really the most vital part. But $60 is a lot for sure. Yeah, so a slightly mixed opinion on this, but I'm still glad we got it, don't get me wrong. And if it's like on sale for like $40 or something, I'd still say if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, definitely recommend getting it. Try some of these games, give them a fair shot and kind of dabble a little bit. You have to Google a little bit for some of these games to really get into them enough to enjoy them. But I had a lot of fun playing DM1, even though it's so unpolished and very rough in its mechanics. It predates even Forbidden Memories. And I had a lot of fun now in Duel Monsters 2 now that that got rolling. We will play that later. So there's a lot of fun to be had in that collection. Maybe not with all of the games, but... oh boy. I feel like I have to guard now. It missed. Okay, 40 damage is acceptable. $60 is not bad considering that these... sorry, considering what? I think your comment is like kind of cut off abruptly. Okay, God, wonderful. Games cost that much individually. I mean, fair enough, it's been a long while, right? But you get like... how many games did we get? 12 or 14? It's many. It's like a dozen games. And as I said, some of them I don't particularly care much about, or I don't yet, but some of them I already had quite a lot of fun. So again, like 30% sale or something, I think it's already worth. For Yu-Gi-Oh fans, of course. If you're not a fan of the franchise, would you even consider buying something like this? I don't know. Wait, why do I have to do another move now? Okay, yeah, I got it. That was stupid. That was stupid of me. I completely screwed up. My bad. Oh no, he already did it. I'm a moron. Oh wow, I really need to pay more attention. I definitely need to pay more attention. Wow. What the hell? That was really stupid. We are making very slow progress here. But it all depends where you get them. Some sellers surely put too high of a price on them. Yeah, fair. They should make another early days collection with the Power of Chaos series. Bang a game suit. I'm still a bit salty that my video on Power of Chaos did so poor in comparison to my other videos. Like really extremely poor, because I don't know, I had a lot of nostalgia for Power of Chaos and I wanted to give it a bit of exposure, you know. And then it has like the least amount of views in my channel by far from any like these longer essay type videos. And it's a shame because there's people who spend so much time. We lost that fight. Wow, that is unfortunate. You should keep your eye on that yellow hand floating above the monster images when you're in the duel setup. I should do that, it seems. Okay, we lost one unit, but that's okay. Oh, one team. Okay, yeah, you can haggle a lot in flea markets. That's fair enough. That's fair. Wow. This sucks. What kind of Yu-Gi-Oh? Artilleria, welcome to the stream. What kind of Yu-Gi-Oh is this? It's a very different kind of Yu-Gi-Oh, as you can see. It's called the Falsebound Kingdom. It's a GameCube exclusive title. And I'm playing it for the very first time ever. Und mir geht's gut. Wie geht's dir? Mir geht's sehr gut. You did a Power of Chaos video? Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't really get recommended to anybody. Yeah, it's the 4th video on my channel or something. If you're interested, you can check it out, of course. I tried to do the game justice. Okay, I could just go away, you know. How about we just leave. Can I wait? Can I move back here? And wait a minute, what about this? Okay, Sato, wait. Come on. Can't I do something here? Okay, can I do something here? No, I can't. Okay, wow. That's horrendous. Can we go here, Sato, please? Can we do that somehow? Okay, but what about this thing? Can it? No. Oh my god. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, yes. Wonderful. Can I... Okay, wait. Can I build? Can I build something? Okay, well, I'm not getting this at all. Equipment. Okay, this is what we can do. So there are healers. Okay, we will set up a healer here. That sounds lovely. I'm searching for a video and I can't find it. It's called like something like the Yu-Gi-Oh games you missed out on or something like this. Honestly, I don't even remember. I changed the title a few times in a desperation move to try and get the engagement up, but it did not really work extremely well. Okay, the monsters that are already done, they're not gonna get up again, right? So do I need something else equipment-wise? Can we get something else? Replenish command. Replenish. What the hell is replenish? Should I build this? Is replenish what I think it is? I'm just gonna build it. No, what? He swapped it out. No! No! What? I'm a moron. I'm a moron. It's official. It's absolutely... Okay, it just replenishes items. I wasted so much money for nothing. For nothing, I tell you. Okay, Mokuba is basically done. Team commands. This is bad. This is so bad, dude. Healing. Okay, I can't... Dude, this is mad expensive, but I have to do it. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I can res them like this. I suppose I will do this with this monster too, even though it's costing me a lot of money. Replenish resupplies items. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Now, that's... The teams are set up again. Put a heal in each building. I will do this, but now I'm lacking the funds because I wasted them on resing Mokuba here, but... Okay. Somehow it feels so stressful because of this time limit, but I don't think it's that fast. It's probably not even that fast, right? Up, down, left. Isn't it up, down, no, up, down, left, right, be a start. Isn't start missing at the end there? For the Konami code? Maybe, damn it, dude. Maybe I will use the cheat at some point, John, but it would feel too cheap right now. Okay, now we are replenished. And we can actually hit this thing. Not for this game, okay, fair. Hey, wait, instant gamer wants the timer at 0 even if you have all the team members still. You mean we lose instantly? Is that what you're saying? And I have run the clock out. Come on, Stone Soldier, it's time to gently fall over. It's sleeping time. Dude, it crits me for almost 400 damage. Are you out of your mind? Razzle dazzle, let's go. I still love this animation. I don't get tired of looking at it, and I don't get tired of emphasizing how much I like it, because I really do. If he had crit me again, dude, I swear to God, I would have done something loud. Okay, it gives you what? It gives you 500 gold. You mean the cheat? I mean, but that, like, cheating resources is not really something I want to do right now. If that's... Okay, nice. We got it. We can put a healer here. Okay, Seto, I think it's time. Okay, it takes a while. That is okay. That is indeed okay. How are we looking here with Mokuba? Okay, this team setup. I mean, if we can distribute the damage on multiple units, then I think it would save time. So I think what we're gonna do here is Nuatua. Okay, and Seto will send up here. I think that's reasonable. I hope anyway. By the way, defenses first, then healer. Okay, you think that's better? Okay, 500 gold if the clock runs out first time. Fair enough. In the first slot, but wait a minute. Does it matter which slot is occupied with which power-up? Okay. Will this do a lot of damage? It does. It's not a crit. It just does a lot of damage like that. Okay, this will be a tough battle. Okay, I don't think we will really... It doesn't seem like we stand much of a chance. Just gonna say that like this. I could defend for one turn. Okay, I mean, that's normal damage, I suppose. And I mean, I would like to get rid of the parrot. Will Mokuba get revenge and Pegasus of stealing his soul? That would be wild, but this freaking crab thing or whatever that monster's called is so bad. It does literally no damage. 60 damage is laughable. Okay, this thing waited for whatever reason. Okay. Maybe I should have attacked the same thing with both teams. Actually, now that I think about it, that would make way more sense. Okay, but why did it do so little damage? Does it have to do with some alignment stuff? Those are just the items. I mean, there are types and attributes, obviously. I just don't know what they are and how to access that information, but there's like a wind type thing, and this is like what? I don't know, woods or something? I don't know. Beats me, but would that mean that this thing does more damage to the parrot? No, not at all, interestingly enough. That's okay though. He still has 2 attacks with his Kubikri box or whatever it's called. I'm gonna defend here. Is he going for the weakest link? Yes, he is. Oh, wow, did this hurt. Holy freaking hell. I mean, we're not doing too bad against Pegasus. Oh, that was a critical, that was nice. We have more attacks available, so we will end up doing more damage and stuff. And he guards. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But maybe I should send Mokuba back. Because this way we will lose pieces again, and we kind of lack the funds right now for this, so I will have him go back, and I will change Seto's route midway. Again, this guy is also here again. Wait, can we heal up here? Okay, equipment. We don't have the funds for healing. Okay, that's fair. But wait a minute, what is it about these enemy forces? Okay, this one is in here. Pegasus down there, so he will be a tough opponent, so this one will be easier for sure. Okay, Pegasus is the toughest one out of these. Okay, Danny, I really have to do some work now before I go to bed. That's completely understandable, dude. Thank you so much for joining us on the stream. If you're leaving us now, I wish you all the best with your work and the rest of your week. Cheers, man. Earth versus wind if you're wanting high damage. Okay, fair. That sounds reasonable. Bye, Danny. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I hope we see you in one of the future streams. Have a good one. Okay, so, but now we're, you know, we're already at his front door, essentially. I kind of want to attack him now. And maybe this dude could attack the other one. I know I probably shouldn't level him or something, but, you know, it's okay. Just quickly checking out something. Alright, fair enough. Everything's still in order. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. You're on that element table they showed you capsule monsters. They put that in this basically, and they change the symbols for type advantage to monster type. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, every Yu-Gi-Oh game has a system like that. I just wasn't really sure what the system in this game would be. Maybe something like this. No, actually, I would like it more like this. Okay, Saggy. Will Saggy do damage that matters? Maybe not, but we will try. Okay, that's not substantial damage. And he heals up, dude. Blue medicine. How much does it heal? 400! Are you kidding me? I should have used these items too. That was stupid of me not taking them with me into battle, but now we just have to spam on the parrot. He wasted the turn with it for the healing, so that's fine, I suppose. I mean, he didn't waste it, you know, but oh, how did that miss, dude? Come on. Because it's ground type? Is Crawling Dragon ground type? I mean, would be consistent with other games. 260 damage, dude. That thing hits like a truck, and he heals it up again. Wow. Okay, that sucks. Not gonna lie, that does suck. How much damage do we do against Big Box? Not too much though, but it's fine, I suppose. Okay. How hard will this thing hit? That's fine. That's fairly normal, I suppose. Okay, now only one more attack from Bikuru Box, but that thing really does hit like a truck. We have to be careful. Abyss Crown. Also, cool name and a cool effect. You're correct, Crawling Dragon in ground type. Power Dragon is a wind. Yeah, then depending on the Yu-Gi-Oh game you play, this can mean different things, but I'm just gonna assume that it means that it's not gonna do a lot of damage against it. Like, our dragon is not gonna do a lot against his parrot, which is also dragon, somehow. But how little damage will it do? I mean, it still does the most damage out of all the attacks we have available, so I guess I still have to kind of focus it. Dude. Okay, it was freaking close. Yeah, whatever. It's okay, Pegasus. It's okay, dude. Okay, we're stunned here. Now the B team moves in. I mean, it's kind of the main team, really. Mocha was a higher level still, I think. Spent a good 3 years playing before I lost my GameCube controller and then permanently stopped playing it. Ah, that's a shame. Otherwise, I'd go back to playing it during a live stream. Ah, that would be cool. But, you know, maybe next time. I don't know how... Is it expensive to get controllers for this system? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Is this Earth type? Is the dark green one an Earth symbol or something? That's okay. It's okay, I suppose. Ah, club scissors. This monster's so bad. Okay, I think maybe we can still finish the map and then call it a day, but it's taking quite a while. Okay, this thing. I wanted to defend with this one, so I will just keep defending. Okay, this one guards. Blue. How many? Is he replenishing them? He's probably replenishing them or something. Wow. $50 on Amazon. I mean, that's quite expensive. That is quite expensive. New or used. Wow. That sounds horrible, dude. Yeah, we're not really getting the damage that I would like to see here. Should have done Pegasus later, I think. Okay, Abyss Crown. I mean, we're guarding, you know. But this thing already looks like it does attack. 250 damage through. Okay, the second attack is not guarded when I perform the garden action. That's lovely. Wow, horrible. I will use this short opportunity to close the window and turn on the lights because it already got really freaking dark. Horrendous. 70 damage. That's absolutely pathetic. I mean, we did win, but still, you know what I mean? I think we have to abort this mission. And we might just try this next time, honestly. Okay, back to the healing station. Let's just see how this fella performs here. Bones of Keith would have been your best bet to beat Pegasus. Probably. Should have taken Bones with me. I don't know how I did not figure this out, but it can happen, I suppose. Okay. Rematch time. Pretty good. Pretty good. Tiger Grasp. Ah, that's gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna hurt. It's okay. It's okay though. Completely fine. Come on, we're gonna spam them away now. I think this fight, once we defeat this fight, we'll probably call it a day for this game. Then we'll do some of the other stuff that I wanted to do today. Because I think we'll probably stream for another hour or so, and then I think it's enough. Come on, dudes. Come on. Oh, 200 damage. Are you kidding me? Don't attack the middle unit. He attacks the middle unit. Okay, we still look wonderful. Freaking finally. This is a more powerful attack. I will attack the other one because I think we can deal more damage in total like this. We got both characters in that last win. Did I get? I don't think I got Keith, right? He flew. Didn't he flee? I think he did. Okay, we can deal a lot of damage now. That's fine. But I think we need to grind out a bit more, you know, more stats for some of our teams. Because if this tiger thing attacks first during our next encounter, oh, we will not have a great time. And something is telling me it will attack first. It's just a feeling, you know, but Only saw bones in like your lineup or whatever. Yeah, I think it's only bone. But still, another unit, another team would have been very helpful for this. Okay, I'll just heal it up. That's fine. Okay, I can heal him up like this as well. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, Tiger Grasp. That's what I thought. And it's the middle unit. But it's gonna survive. And now I think it's GG for this one. I think we got it. There it is. Okay, if we got all castles, we could have gotten Keith. Yeah, that's okay. We'll get him later, I assume. That's completely fine. It was liberated. Now we have a direct bridge to... Who's sitting here again? Okay, it's the Labyrinth Mage or whatever he's called. Okay, can we do some equipment stuff? We don't have the funds for anything, really. We need money. We do need money. How are our teams doing here? Okay. I mean, so far so good, I suppose. Master of the Egyptian gods, dude. What kind of... Okay, that's a title, and this is... That's an ability. That's an ability. Okay, so there are like special abilities for the marshals. That's interesting. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. But is there a way for me to save the game now without using save states? I don't mind using a save state, but I would just like to know if I can save the game through other means. Probably not, right? Probably not. Okay, in that case, that's fine. We will just use our trusted save states to do this. Hopefully not destroy the game. Save state slot 2. And we're going to save it to slot 3 as well. Pause and exit to menu. Okay, how exactly do you do that? Oh, you mean in the emulator? Yeah, okay, whatever. I have the save states paused, so we are good. We will switch over to this. So people, this was the gist of our Falsebound Kingdom session for today. I don't think we got extremely far, but I think we got, you know, we got a hang of the game. We got a bit of an intro, a bit of an opening into how it works. And I have to say, one more time, I'm pleasantly surprised. The game looks cool. It sounds very nice. And the mechanics that I've seen so far in the introduction, they seem very promising. It seems like you can have a lot of fun in this game once you figure out how to play it properly. So we will continue doing that next time. We will surely do that. You do that on the map. I figured I would probably have to finish the map first and then do the next time, but I think we'll get faster as I learn the game a bit better. But so far, I think, you know, hitting the brakes here with the trusted functions of our emulators will also suffice, and we can just continue on next time. So what we're going to do now... I want to do a little bit of that early days grinding because I've made some progress. We made some progress for Duel Monsters 2, and for this purpose, I will shortly take a minute to change... Oh god, that's loud. Sorry for that. I will actually mute this game entirely, and we will go back to some background music. How about we listen to some Wheelie Break as OST? How does that sound? Okay. That's some mad stuff. And now we're just gonna go over here. And we're gonna change something. Okay, something like this. And then when we're here over on the stream manager, dude, can I reload this? How the hell does this work even? Oh my god, more grinding on the other day. This ought to be good. Grinding is always good, isn't it? Especially if the game is good. Edit stream info. Oh yeah, here we can change the category. There it is. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, now we can do the full screen stuff. And then there's only one more thing to do. Now you see the game. We have to speed it up because God knows these early day collection games run slow as all hell. Let's see if it works. Hello. Hello. Okay, now it's working. Wonderful. Okay, so what is the situation in this game? What is the situation? So last time we played this, we were a bit stuck. Controller not responding. Hello. What is happening? Now it's good. Now it's good. Okay. So what I did was, I can show you my records here. What we did is, I beat Joey 30 times. I got the 3 victory bonus drops that you get from beating him 30 times. And I also got one of these drops as a regular drop. So we have 4 1800 monsters or something like this. And I did the same thing for Bakura. So another 3 strong monsters from him. And I think with this newfound power, we can now go and defeat some of these tier 3 opponents now, finally. And last time we started with Keith, so Keith it will be. Even though I think we already beat him 5 times. But still, you know, still we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, that was... I'm now gonna use the rewind feature. The thing that I just couldn't figure out what it's called last time. Now is gonna be exactly what will propel us forward here, because then we can summon another monster and then we can get our combo game on. Okay, and that is... Dude, he has 2000 defense. What the hell? That's so unfortunate. And quite unexpected, honestly. A light type. Somehow I think we're not going to beat over this very soon. So what are we going to do about it? Maybe I can bait him. Yeah, exactly. To... Dude, he set it in attack mode. He put it in attack mode. Why would he do that? That's so dumb, but I'm taking that. We are running away with this. We are so running away with this. Okay, fine. This is going pretty well. Yeah, somehow in this game, once you get these victory bonus monsters, some of them are like 1800 attack plus, it feels like the next set of opponents is just like melts away like nothing. It's pretty crazy. No really good fusions available, but I think we won't need them anyways. Okay, now we will need them. Damn it, dude. It's Shadow. But I don't remember. Does Shadow beat Light? I think Light beats Fiend, then Shadow should be able to beat Light. Okay, but he put it in attack mode anyway, so it doesn't matter again. Dude, what a bunch of nonsense plays. Okay, and there is the win. But did we already... Okay, we got Crawling Dragon. Number 2 even. Okay, interesting. Did we beat him 5 times already? Yes, we did. Okay, we got 6. I already beat Para and Dogs a few times because I wanted some card drops from them. Now I remember this. So we need Panic and then we could move on. Yeah, Shadow beats Light, beats Dream. Light beats Dream. Are you sure, Margin? That does not sound like what I had in mind, but you could be absolutely right and I could be wrong. Okay, Shadow beats Light, beats Fiend, beats Dream. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, good. Now we have that confirmed. Now we can rest easy. Dude, this track, what the hell? That's a hype track. Oh no, no. Okay, wait. Okay, we're kinda... I think we're a bit screwed. Okay, no, we can get Flame Cerberus. And he's Forest. Dude, this screwed us over once, but now it actually saved us. What the hell? Crazy. Why is Flame Cerberus Forest? That does make absolutely no sense. 0%, but it's okay. This time, it's in our favor. And, you know, life's about balance. So much deserved balance. Right here, we get the win this time. Okay, a few more life points, but then we get the win. And there we go. Sangan, dude. It looks a bit like Karibo, doesn't it? Okay, panic number 2. Yeah, still, even though I talked at length about how some of these games can really be a lot of fun, it's grindy, you know? I'll give you one that makes no sense. Flamewing Pegasus being wind. I mean, at least it has wings and can fly, you know what I mean? But Flame Cerberus, it's a beast, and it's fire, but then the alignment is forest, you know? Make it make sense. The game is technically limited, but god does the UI hurt my eyes. Maybe the game speed I'm running it at is also a bit... because the images flash pretty quickly now. But it makes playing it so much more easy. Or so much easier. But yeah, it's not a nice AI at all. I will give you that. Dude. Originally though, the card is labeled as fire. Okay, interesting. That was a wrong move. I did not intend to do this. I wanted to do this instead. Okay, now we're rolling. We're rolling through. Aqua. Is there anything we can fuse with a fiend? Okay, it's probably very limited. I'm not even gonna attempt to do anything. But now that you said it, it's quite taxing on the eyes, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite up to... Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's what I do like about this one in particular, like compared to the first two Monsters game, is that the card arts really gain so much from the coloring. Like in the first game, it's all black and white basically, because it wasn't for the Game Boy Color yet, so you would get nothing. And now it's already a bit better. And some of these card arts are so different from the ones that we're used to nowadays that I just like seeing them. It invokes a very interesting feeling of a nostalgia that was never really there in the first place. Okay. Not a monster we need, but I've seen Taxi on the ice. This is nothing for me, okay. You mean like games that are really taxing. Okay, fair enough. I notice it now because it's flashing from both screens for me, but still, it makes playing it so much easier. And look at this, we got Flame Swordsman from Joey. Flames as a regular card, just like that. Isn't that freaking great? Oh, sorry. Dude, I'm already a bit tired. It's been quite a day. Did a lot of stuff today, you know. That's fine. We will still do a little bit of grinding here. Sadly, the racing game I played last time, I think nobody added any additional Yu-Gi-Oh mods since last time, which is a bit of a shame. Completely understandable. It's probably a lot of work, but I'm really hyped for when somebody adds more models, you know. Maybe we'll do a race or two at the end of the stream. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. And Marquis waking up here and joining us just to comment on that Flame Swordsman. Sadly, he died already. Sorry, dude, but, you know, what can you do? But now I focused only on getting these victory bonuses and not really on building a deck that can fuse somewhat efficiently. Because it's difficult, but I think now that we're able to clear many of these opponents, we can take a look at their victory bonuses and then figure out a strategy going forward. There are a few monsters I would really like to have for some fusions. But honestly, I forgot which fusions these were from last time. Yeah, okay, let's take this one. Light beats Shadow, right? No, Light beats Fiend. Okay, wow, that was stupid. This is just a little setback. He will be back, of course. We always have to leave some space for Flame Swordsman. Okay, and I think 2 more wins and Panic is done, isn't he? Come on, dude. I'm still not sure how the whole duelist rank, duelist level system works in this game, because I think I'm still not able to use any of the spell cards we got. Maybe I'll figure it out eventually. A shame that there's no, like, fire dinosaur monster. That would be a pretty cool fusion. Okay, nice, but we got a Pyro. And we can put a... Okay, wait a minute. But okay, I mean, we can do this. We can always go for Flame Cerberus. In moments of need, sometimes that's just what you have to do. Demon Sword card. There's Job Change Mirror. I don't remember if this fuses Flame Swordsman into Gaia, but there is this Job Change Mirror, whatever that card was called. Okay, we still need Mai and Weevil as well. And Kaiba, okay, there's quite a few bonus, but 1 more from Panic. 1 more. Flying Cerberus. A Flaming Cerberus plus Wing Beast should equal Flame Wing Pegasus. Okay, fair. Maybe we can try that out. Okay, but look, Dinosaur, we have a machine in our hands. We can fuse the Cybersaurs and then set another one. Okay, well, how about we go with the Plantmon? But he will destroy that. Okay, Summon Skull. Okay, that'd be cool. Initially, when we started playing this game for the very first time on this channel, that was a goal, like getting a game that can whip out Summon Skull, because I think that's a pretty cool combination to pull off, but we'll see if I can pull this off. It's not it's a bit of a rare drop, I think. It's Shadow. That's fine, we can actually beat that easily, what the hell. Okay, fine. I'll bite. Come on, Panic, dude. Don't do this now. Light. Yeah, we can still beat over that, but we only have incredibly weak monsters in our hand right now, and we can't fuse them. There's no time. We don't get an opportunity. Okay, this is good. Whiptail Crow is in your deck. Job Change Mirror is in your deck. You should be able to... I don't have Job Change Mirror on my deck. At least I'm pretty sure I don't. Or do I? I don't think I have it. But I would like to get it. Okay, 5 times. Dark King Abyss. Yeah, not really what we need. Okay, how about we go for... let's go for Kaiba, honestly. Because why the hell not? And there he is, Flame Swordsman. And then he gets crushed by a random water monster, dude. Okay, it's not a random water monster. I think we're screwed. How the hell did he whip this out of nowhere? We will lose this fight. I will try to lose it more quickly because I don't have thunder monsters in the deck, I think. And we won't fuse anything. We won't be able to fuse until as long as this thing is on the board. It's not gonna happen, so let's just make this quick. Kaiba, dude. I get Flame Swordsman, he counters it instantly with something I just can't beat. It's a classic Kaiba moment, isn't it? Okay, let's try something similar. Wow, this time he doesn't have anything. Who would have thought? Mr. Kaiba. Okay, yeah, I have to tank that. We said I'm not gonna rewind these strategic mistakes, only like just selecting the wrong card because the game is too fast kind of mistakes. Okay, forest type. So I could use a pyro monster to get rid of it. But that was actually stupid, because the other monster was pyro anyway. Didn't make a whole lot of sense, did it? Vermilion Sparrow, we can beat over this now 100 attack points advantage. But it's enough to win. Can we beat Seto though? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that kind of shark is not really what appears to be in Kaiba's repertoire, but the man is full of his surprises. What should we say? What should we say? Okay, this does not fuse, but I mean, we tried. Thank goodness we got this thing. Otherwise, we would have been cooked again. Seto is not an easy opponent, it seems. But it's fine. I think we got it. First win. Holy hell. Itatsumi Giant. No, not really too great. Okay, let's try Weevil instead. Let's try Weevil instead. Okay. Also no fusion, sadly, but I tried. Okay, what can we do here? We have a zombie on board. Okay, this is not a fusion. We have something. Yeah, pumpkin. Pumpkin is always good. Good amount of damage. Good stats. Pretty good stats even, because you can put it in defense that is 2k. Honestly, solid. Solid monster. Okay, nice. Is this the win? Not yet, not yet. This one is too weak, sadly. One more turn. But now it's quite easy, isn't it? There it is. We will win number 1. But the card drops we're getting are all not that great, honestly. Let's do a couple more with Weevil. Just kind of grind out the win requirements that we have. I think the next off-stream sessions, I will already start to work towards a functioning deck that follows a bit of a more streamlined strategy to getting out fusions and stuff. Did I randomly place this one? Yeah, I did. Wow. Certainly not something I wanted to do. But we don't have many other options. Flame Ghost? Pumpkin? Yes, Pumpkin, dude. Let's go. Okay, that was not a good one. This is a good one. Is he gonna attack the... Yeah, he is. But dude, it's a 500 attack monster. That's so weak. Okay, a lot of damage. Not enough to win, but close. I'm actually getting really tired from this. The game is at 3 times speed, but I think I'm just feeling the fatigue from today. We might end this a little bit earlier, though. Because definitely feeling a lack of energy in this department. Not even the wheelie breaker music can do something about it. Which is a shame, but it really proves the point, doesn't it? Okay, Flame Swordsman, here we go! And Weevil will not place any water monsters to combat it. Okay, Job Change Mirror with any monster who's combined type. Yeah, it's total equals 2500. Okay, then it becomes Summon Skull. Fair. If you use it with a warrior monster, okay, 2300, you'll bring out Gaia the Fierce Knight. That's cool. Maybe I should look into how to get Job Change Mirror in this game. Can't be that hard. No, the aqua. I actually played a water monster. Fair enough. Fair enough, we will. He also plays water monsters in CMC, I suppose. It's not particularly unfamiliar to him. Let's get Vermilion. Just for that little bit of extra damage. And he plays insects, dude. Is that the worst type in terms of fusions? Oh boy. Oh, okay. It's the same as in Capsule Monsters for fusing. Okay, fair enough. 2 more wins, I think? Is it 2 more or 1 more? I don't even know. Okay, how about we do something like this, then something like this. I was lucky that we had a shadow monster and I didn't attack with the fiend monster first. That was a light monster, wasn't it? Wow. Wowzers. Okay, 1 more turn. This was a pretty quick round, I think. Pretty freaking quick. Why is Masaki light type? How does that make any sense, dude? Okay, 1 more, I think. Last duel against Weevil. Maybe last duel of today, I'm not sure. But I do get very sleepy right now. Maybe we will have to call it quits a little bit earlier this time. But we also started a little bit earlier than last time, so I think it's fine. Come on. Let's go with the warrior. I'm pretty sure he's going to attack into it, but it's okay. That's completely fine. Okay. Once again, let's go for Vermilion, Sparrow. And then let's place Muka Muka or something. Okay. Anything good? Not really. Not in particular. But Pyro beats Forest, which is always great for us. Okay, that's a water monster. Now we need to kind of do something else, and it's not looking too great. Can we slap a fairy on this? No, we can't. Oh, we can place the beast on it, and it's Forest type. Wow, saving us again. What are the odds? No, seriously, what the hell are the odds, dude? That's crazy. That was insane. This thing and the fact that it has a completely unreasonable alignment. We might be able to use... Oh my god, what did I do? Sorry, I will go back on this. I didn't mean to do that kind of play. And who cares, really, in reality. It's a feature built into the game, so it's kind of fine, I guess. Somehow, a little bit, maybe. And how are we not pulling any of the better monsters now? What is happening now? Finally, dude. And there it is, the win of the day. Okay, not the card I expected to drop from Weevil, but, you know, we'll take it. We will take it. Okay, let's just take a quick glance at the records. Okay, we still need Kaiba. And we also need Simon, or Shimon. Okay, fair enough. Okay, people, but I think, honestly, that does it. A bit of an anticlimactic end, but I think getting a little bit of progress in this game is fine. That's a pretty good thing. And Falsebound Kingdom was a lot of fun today. I will definitely play that next time again. I might do some off-stream grinding in the meantime for this game and Falsebound Kingdom. But I think I'm done for today. I'm really out of energy, and I feel it in terms of decision making and also with getting impatient with the speed of the games. Definitely something that should not impact us negatively in any of our gameplay decisions. So I think I'll take this opportunity and call it quits now. Thank you to everyone who supported the stream today, who joined us in the chat or just as a silent spectator. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to join us again next time. Make sure to hit a like on the stream. It really means a lot. It helps the algorithm. I don't know how much, but it's ought to help something. So if you can spare a click, I would be really thankful. check out the videos on the channel. I know most of you have already seen the ones that interest you, but as with the Power of Chaos video, you might discover something you haven't seen yet. Could be a pretty cool watch, and if you've already seen pretty much everything on the channel, then make sure to stay tuned for more, because there are more videos in the pipe, and as soon as I get some things in real life out of the way, some big important responsibility kind of things, then the pace of videos might also increase eventually, you know, somewhere around next year at the very latest. With all of that being said, thank you people for watching, thank you for writing in the chats. It's been a lovely stream, and I hope I see pretty much all of you next time. Have a great weekend, have a great rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. Cheers.